Boogie baby. Wow, I feel like I'm way over here. Just the way you had it angled, it looked like it was a lot of me.
Strobe effect. There we go.
And then he like zoomed in on you.
Should be good, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, not bad. Very good.
Pull out a little bit.
yeah, you don't have like any of this.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's fine. It's fine by me. Oh, there you go. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
So I got both of you guys' outside shoulders.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Everything's fine.
Stop already. It's fine. Good evening, Ryan.
Hello, Ryan.
Fine, sir.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine. Everything's I didn't change this. Oh, man. Son of a bitch.
Jake, what's up?
Son of a bitch.
Hello, Jared.
Hi.
Big daddies.
I like these. These are whoa. Compass. Compass.
Actually, kind of soft for RC World Drive
Yeah.
Tracker.
The new compound they have, that X2 3S 9er, fucking R2D2 or whatever the hell it's called. I like it. It's not terrible.
Niner. Mr. Glenn, Pete B, Bill.
Much different than this stuff. This is the X2, some shit. It's soft, but it's not real like
Yeah,
sticky.
it's not sticky.
Then you got that old J compound, J grain, right?
Oh yeah. No, that's the shit.
Yeah, boy.
Good old green.
Yes, sir. Are the Three Stooges were fan fucking tastic. Listen,
Right.
don't start talking shit already. Oh man,
He's heading home.
still got rust in my hair.
Perfect.
This machine I worked on today.
Crawl inside it again.
Dude, this thing was disgusting. It blew a belt off. It's like a 14 rib belt. It's literally like this
dang.
thing, right? Well, it's so full of this stuff because I run coolant on top of these, it's a torque converter. They run coolant on top of the converter to cool it down after they weld weights to it on a balancer. So it just like drips down all the time. Well, since it's hot in there, it sucks all the moisture out of it. Think of like thick axle grease,
Okay.
semi-dehydrated to make it even thicker, and then mix it with hot bubble gum.
Fuck.
Dude, this shit was disgusting. And I had to pick it out of all the ribs and stuff in the, here you go.
Sticky icky.
Oh god, it was gross. It was not cool. Not cool at all.
Not cool, yo. Not cool.
Not cool, dude. Not cool. Do you know of a file we could use for these? Little 155 by tiny boys?
Glenn was thinking Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Okay.
Mr. Colorado, hello. Gents.
Pick you guys up.
Jared's asking, what's the compound that RC four-wheel drive sends the firm foams in?
I thought they just used all the same foam, honestly.
Same foam, just
I
different
thought,
compounds.
I thought it was all this gray shit. Well, no, because these are white.
Well, so much for that theory.
Clearly. Never mind.
Ryan Tubernut Davis, taking the Pro X's off and putting on some TSL snappers
Swappers?
on the 73 Ford Truggy.
Nice.
Good evening, Scott Griffin.
Hi. Get that buggy out yet? I am really excited to see how some of these things work. Huh. Interesting. Oh, so I shot the swap meet video last night before I went to sleep.
Yeah.
Started editing it, cut it into 3 20-minute segments,
Jesus.
and then started editing as I go. So that's a good time. I got the first part down to, I think it's 9 minutes long. So it's going to be like half an hour, or I'm going to have to split it. So.
Is that gonna be too loud?
No, I thought it was like a Walmart phone. You know, like a.
When you run your finger out?
Oh, rotary. My grandparents used to have a rotary.
Oh, we used to have one too.
Yeah, I remember that when I was a
You
kid.
give that to a kid nowadays and they don't know what the hell it is.
My kids would look at it.
Glenn was gonna take his buggy out, but oh yeah.
I think you ought to just sell me that buggy and make him wait. Sorry, Glenn. Buggy's gone, bro.
Glenn, check your PayPal.
Sucker.
Glenn didn't like that idea.
I bet Glenn doesn't.
Glenda.
Glenn.
Colorado Adventure Club just spent the last 3 days in Utah with the buggy.
Sick.
Super
I saw
fun
that.
time. Jared got a couple sets of Duratrax from them, and the foams are great for a heavy scale rig.
Who did? Who what?
Jared asked him about the 4-wheel drive.
Duratrax tires.
Yeah, I like the Duratrax tires. They really weren't bad. I just don't. I think Duratrax had already killed their reputation by the time their tires got out. So it just there was never.
There wasn't
like
a
that.
high standard.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think a lot of people tried them just because they were like, well, I bet those suck. So.
Right. Scott says the buggy has not been out yet. Still tweaking on it.
Damn it. Well, cool. Oh, fart balls. What did you give me with these foams?
I'd like to see that, Glenn.
What do you mean?
It just fucking broke.
Well, you yanked on it.
I did not yank on
I
it.
saw you.
Yeet.
You were in the other room yet.
That was right there.
Your mom.
Glenn said he would shave your face
What?
if you.
He can't reach that high.
That's what I was gonna say. You can't even reach my face. Fucking douchebag. Big.
Scott said his buggy's not been out yet. He's still tweaking it.
Yeah, we were already
Got
there
it.
for
Oh. All right.
You left.
Man, these look good on these wheels. But for the Jeep, do they look better on the old Wagoons?
Well, those Wagoons are 6-lug.
I know. Jeep
Huh?
would only be 5.
Correct.
I don't know what you want me to do.
Are
at
the
this
newer
point.
ones still 5? Oh, okay.
Is there a 6-lug swap that I can say we did? Is this like heads
I mean,
and-
technically, since you're putting K44s under it, the Wagoneer had Dana 44s,
All right then.
and it was a popular swap. It's not so much anymore. But they were 6-lug. So,
Okay. Well, that's what we.
but to continue answering your question, I hate wagon wheels. So,
I don't want them, but I don't have an option.
I don't like putting them together.
well, there's
It's
that.
like you got so much going on, and then you got to start the nut and bolt.
I would rather you run the 8-lug wheels.
And run a 1-ton axle with 33s.
Just
One time.
don't think that hard into it.
It's too late. Far too late. Do you have scissors down here?
Yeah, back in the shop. Oh, right. What are you cutting?
Foam? Oh, that'll work. These foams are a little wide for these tallers. I mean,
Yeah.
tallers. These are cute little foams. They're little fellers.
Little cutie patootie.
Little kitty. Little kitty.
And I think you mentioned, or you asked about inserts, and I think there are some because I have
Mr. Feezer, hello.
Hi, Rob.
I have a
Blind guy?
file for my swampers.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I am gonna need some.
Yep, blind guy's on here.
Hello.
He says, hope all is well. All is well.
All's okay. Don't do that.
It hurts. That'd be me.
That's me.
That's me. I did that.
She walked right into it.
That was a good time.
Good times were had by all.
Yes.
Maybe not her.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Jared, he meant to say the RC4 would have Goodyear Duratrax,
Oh, the Dura.
not Duratrax tires.
Yeah. I liked those too. I had those on that green Blazer. They felt really nice too.
Jake, no, I did not try that. I looked at it and that was really cool, and then I went back to doing whatever I was doing and forgot about it.
What happened?
He sent me this thing where you can like It was like an AI type thing, but you could tell it what you're wanting to make. Like you just type out what you're wanting, and it designs it for you, and then you can print it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's what I thought, and then I forgot about it.
That's for sec.
Jason, what's up?
Hello.
I think that's a new name.
What?
Jason Ritchie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
I believe so. Where you from? Age, sex, location? Oh, ASL.
Did you already do Ryan's?
No, I did not.
Ryan said he's definitely going to get his Ibex buggy going after I get the maroon buggy going. Can't wait to get both of them running on the rocks.
Both of them.
Yep.
Nice. I'm ready to do some trailing things.
Yeah.
I cannot wait until I can redo my 6. I am super freaking pumped about that.
Did you cut that apart?
No, I did not. I made 3 hours worth of videos last night instead.
No, because only 7.5 weeks.
No, I'm okay with it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you think about it really, what am I doing?
Try not to.
Okay.
Thinking about it really.
I mean, if you like break that down, I'm basically cutting the frame off, right?
Okay.
You bend up the 2 main hoops, frame rails,
Mhm.
basically in the same shape as the original frame rails, and then put the plates on, put the skid in, braze them together on the ends, and then just make all the little connector tubes. Like, I'm not doing anything.
You're not changing the main look of it then.
Yeah.
You're just changing the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut the back end a little bit, and then make the rear three link. I mean, that's two little tabbies and a servo mount. Shouldn't be terrible.
Gotcha.
Little tabbies, like tabby cats.
Like a cat?
Tabby cat.
Smelly cat?
Smelly cat, smelly cat. What are they fitting you?
Jason said he's from Anderson, South Carolina.
Nice. I don't know where exactly it is,
But nice.
my
It's in South Carolina.
no shit.
Thanks
My-
for so obvious.
In-laws live in Newberry. I don't know how far away you are from there, but
I think that's in the same state.
I fucking hate you sometimes. You know that?
Oh, I don't know that.
Long time listener, first time caller?
Jerk off.
I think it's also in South Carolina.
Dick. You're in danger.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Pretty close. 45 minutes to an hour.
That's not bad. Shit, what's that guy's name?
What's another one you want to answer, Jim?
Huh?
What's another question you want to answer?
No, well, what I was saying was we go down there like once or twice a year, and I only know, shit.
Jim Bob?
No. I know one guy down there that I've crawled with like for 3 years in a row now, and his name just popped out of my head. Anyway, we went to Moon Rock, I think, is where one of the places we went. Oh, I like that a lot. No, not so much. Oh, I like that. I like it.
Why?
Because it's got a little
too wide.
stretch.
Nope.
Little
Nope.
Puss pants over here.
I'm with Jordan on this.
Okay, puss pants number 2.
I mean, if it would have just been, like, if it would have looked like that, like straight up and down, I'd have been just fine.
Straight up and down coming from the west side.
But no.
Doctor runs with scissors.
Heyo!
Says, how's it going tonight? Checking in for a few till dinner is done. Then he'll be back later.
Alright.
Yeah, because you normally leave and go watch someone else's live and
Bitch.
check in.
Bitch.
Well, tell Brett we said hello.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if they're doing lives right now.
I don't know. He's closing up shop and all that stuff, so he may be busy.
Whoa, these are weird.
Oh, the inserts? Yeah. So why did you not like these tires, by the way? Just
Because they're,
9 miles wide?
yeah.
Gotcha. That's what I figured.
9 miles long.
Is that a song?
Yeah, like 3 hour tour.
Okay. I didn't make the Gilligan's Island connection,
No,
Doug.
you
I'm
did.
sorry.
I know you didn't. So
9 miles wide. Damn it.
oh, you got it.
Shut up. Shut up. Oh, goodness.
Let's
Are
not
these,
one or
do
the
these
other.
just kind of sit in there?
Yeah. They'll stay in there whenever you put them in the tire.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Do you want my help when you ask me questions, or you just want me to sit here and look at you?
Bet you're right.
Well, I mean, once they're in the tire, they can't go anywhere.
Fuck it.
But I was not expecting them to be loose in there.
When you put more in there, sometimes they'll kind of get some tension on them.
Oh, there's different sizes.
Yeah.
Do I
So that might be part of your problem is you're using the wrong one.
use the little guy?
If you use the bigger one, there you go.
There you go. Needed more girth.
Yeah.
The right size peg in the hole.
Story of my life.
Interesting.
You needed to get a bigger thing to peg you or something like that.
Well, I don't think that was it.
That's the wrong RC channel.
Oh, my bad. No sparks in here. Sparks in. So.
Glenn said just stare and nod.
That's what we want Glenn to do.
Yeah.
Doctor says he's watching Brett when you guys were on your social media break. Someone has to entertain him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not necessarily not on the break right now.
Are we on a break?
I don't know what these two have done, but
Worked on Glenn's fucking buggy.
well, there's that too. But I don't know what these guys have planned. However, as I've gotten to discuss with them and some other people, that I believe Monday Night Lives could be a more regular thing for a while, from what I can tell. So that's pretty cool. Could be, I guess. I don't know.
Cool.
I don't know. I have to get my priorities straight.
You do. Luckily, my priorities are straight, and I paid someone else to build my car for me.
Yeah.
And I just can't
Anyway.
afford to build one, so.
Sure you can.
Jordan's like, and I'll just ride in whatever's done.
You got a big, sweet, cool truck now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That needs a whipple.
It does. Dude, these would look killer on that K10. Those are good looking tire. I like that.
So, if you didn't take them, were you able to cancel that order?
They said that they were going to do something, and they put my order on hold. I got a message from Dana. Can you get your YJ?
I can.
Please and thank you.
I don't like building shops.
Why?
I don't know. I think it just takes too long to do something so tedious.
Ah, yeah. Are you doing them one at a time, or are you doing?
Oh no, I do all the shafts, pistons,
Okay.
and then I get them all ready to be assembled, and then I'll fill them one at a time.
So that's how I do the deluxe ones.
Yeah.
I put all the shafts in and then put the clip on. That way, then I can put the cap on and all that stuff, and then I put all the bottom parts on with the spring and the rod end and everything. Titties. So, other than Glenn's buggy, what are you going to do before the event of the creek beating?
Well, I would like to have this thing more presentable.
Working on that.
Working on that. The inner fenders are printing now.
They're not too much bigger, right?
They're not, and yours is going to sit up a little bit higher too.
How about that? How about that?
I seem to be back
Hey, we're back
Okay.
without Matt.
without that.
I disappeared.
Alright, so anyway, back to the chats. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe I can get my 6 done. If I can get those plates sometime this week, hopefully. And if not, At least I can get it cut apart. I mean, that's kind of one of those things that as long as I get the parts, that's going to become a pretty high priority. That and the burb are going to be my number 1 and 2 priority going into BTC.
Well, I really wanted this TJ
Yeah.
to be drivable because I think that'll be a fun like a VS 410
Yeah.
hard body truck. But I haven't touched it since I got the YJ.
Yeah. I started looking at colors for my YJ yesterday on the way home.
Oh yeah?
Yep, I had Lid checking out colors. I was like, look up, YJ Jeep colors or whatever. And she was like, so she looked up something and she goes, Mango Tango is not a YJ color. I said, I know that. That's for a TJ, not a YJ.
Also, I'm pretty sure that is actually not a TJ color. Because the things that I was looking up, there are a couple out there, but they were painted that color.
Well, I'll probably just end up painting it that color anyway because I want orange and silver.
That's fair.
Yeah. Plus, I got to thinking, it's really just a hood of a Jeep, so it's not like somebody be like, oh, I'm going to keep it the stock YJ color. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Buggy.
It's a TJ.
Yeah, I know what I meant.
So what color are you leaning towards on the YJ?
I don't know. I don't have any colors picked out yet. I was going to look for like some stupid special edition shit. Because I know we discussed that TJs have no special editions, like at all.
Neither do the YJs.
Okay, cool. She told me she liked, what was it? Something or other khaki. Whatever color that one is back there.
Desert khaki?
Yeah, something like
Something
that.
like that?
Yeah, desert, khaki metallic or some shit. And I was like, Jordan already has one that color. I can't do that. She was like, oh, well, that's stupid. And I was like, I know, he's dumb.
True.
True.
What do you think of this $5 locked up wheel?
Dude, I know, you stole that thing. Did they say it was a spare, or like, you just find it in a box, or did you even take the time to ask?
Didn't take the time to ask.
I mean, I don't blame you.
You just buy it.
It was-
run.
I said, is that $5? They said, yeah. I said, okay, here you go.
Yeah.
I don't care for the wheel, but
What is it?
the adversary,
I kind of like that.
well, it's eight lug again, so. I did think about taking the ring off of it and getting the trail readies. But I bought it for
The tire?
the tire.
Do you have paper towels around?
Used ones.
They're in a dome shape, but they're really stiff at the top.
You make those too?
Yeah. It's like a second hobby.
Those are my Halloween decorations. Got one ghost.
Make them all here.
Ghosts of Christmas Past.
Ghosts of,
Rudy, what's going on?
ghosts of all the children that could have been.
Glenn said TJ is better than YJ.
Okay, cool. But that doesn't, I mean, we have both. We don't have to just,
Yeah.
God.
The only one I don't have, and I'm okay with it, is a JK.
Yeah, I do. I like JKs. I got 3 of them. Well, I have
Do
3
you have them or
bodies.
you like them?
I have 3 JK bodies, the Enjoro ones. I tried selling the friggin' JL today, but he just was like, yep, that sure is a JL. And I was like, well, listen, I'm trying to get it done before Beat the Creek so I can sell it. And it's in that position now where, like, it looks like something, but all the final bars aren't in. So if you wanted it, now's the time to say something because I can make it exactly what you want. And it was just like, crickets, crickets, crickets.
Okay.
My damn valve cover keeps falling off.
Damn building. This is not leaking. That looks good. Your servo's in the way.
Yeah, I have to switch it to this way.
I chopped mine out. I did the motor rotationer.
Yeah, rotate it down like next to the frame rail.
That's what the YJ's got.
Yep.
But
Chopped out this whole cross member. Chopped that one, I think. And this one's like,
Jared, what's going on?
Fibs.
we even trying, or we just?
Fibs is just. Fibs.
Did you see it?
Fibs. Is there a timeout on that?
Spinning wheel.
Is there a timeout on that?
Spinning wheel of death.
Yeah.
You guys back?
Yep, they're back.
Okay.
Hey.
Heyo.
The red ring of death. Xbox.
Dang, that's a good looking car right there. Okay.
I mean, close, but there are no swampers.
There are no swampers, which is odd to hear you say. Oh, they're pretty good, but they're not super swamper. You know, if they made little tiny boggers, we'd be money.
Yeah. For sure.
Well, it'd be really cool if they weren't mudslingers that are like have a 1/8 of an inch sidewall. The difference between the 155 mudslinger and the 19 mudslinger, like the enormous diameter difference, is kind of stupid. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm glad I agree with everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, they're mudslingers, so I don't even pay attention to them.
Well, before everybody was making boggers, they were your only option to get a thing that looked like
Right.
boggers. Like rock stompers used to basically look like this, and then you sanded the little rings around them, and then they look like super sharpers.
Did they though?
It did. That's what everybody was doing back in the day, Doug. You should know this.
Blind guy said, frozen on my end must be the tariffs.
Probably.
Yeah, because I'm not frozen right now.
Nope, me neither.
Just sucks to be in Canada.
Pay your bill.
Pay your bill. Trump daddy said you gotta pay for the internet. Land of the free up there. Everything's free except for the people.
Dang, I got 3 leaves up front.
Hell yeah, boy.
Oh, I got 3 all the way around.
No.
Oh God, there goes
Jeez.
the V8.
You gonna dump that Holly dress up kit on there for $179 or whatever it is?
No.
Yeah, I'll believe you.
I do kind of want to make new valve covers, though.
Make new
well,
valve covers?
Just buy the billet ones.
Yeah.
Because I like,
You
I
get
want-
the ones that say Holly.
Yeah, buddy. They got an Edelbroken one too.
Yeah. But then if you're gonna do the valve covers, you might as well do the aluminum
Mazel.
air cleaner top.
Yeah, nozzle.
might as well just buy the whole.
Aluminium.
I'll let you know what I have, and you can just buy it from me.
I wouldn't want to know that number. For a scale engine and just
I
sit on the
have
stand.
I have the 8
I
stacks.
assume he's talking
I
about.
have the 8 stacks on mine.
Yeah, I know that. That's what I'm saying.
But I have a stock.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant you were gonna let him know what you have in your stand motor
No.
and mini house.
No. That's why.
That's why he's plastic.
Yeah.
But I believe the intakes, like the air cleaner and everything, I think it'll switch over.
Pretty sure. You don't have to buy the all aluminum. Once you buy the aluminum block, you can step upgrade it.
Yeah.
So what we got printing, by the way? We haven't gotten that far.
YJ inner fenders.
Okay. Nice.
Because I figure I can get those printed, and then when we're done here, I can switch and print the. Give the rear half of the interior a go.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I'll be picking up my YJ supposedly Wednesday after work. So I will expect my interior to be done by then. You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
as slow as that looks like it's printing, it might be the week.
Yeah.
I did explain to Matt, what was that, yesterday or today, about the speed difference.
That was a couple days ago. I think it was Saturday. We were
Okay.
talking about printers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one that the file was for a bamboo, which is the one he's wanting, and it was like estimated time 2 hours, 2 point something hours, and then I downloaded the file and uploaded it for this printer, and it was like 6.5 hours.
Yeah. Pretty big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the guys are trying to get me to buy. You know what I mean?
TJ inner fenders and a dash. No.
Who said that?
Who do you think said that?
Glenn? Because he's stupid. Stupid
Hello, Mr. Logan.
Hi, Logan.
No, Glenn, that is for the YJ. The important build.
You didn't pay for any 3D printed parts. And seeing as how my printer is the only one that's running right now, you better pay me, bitch.
This is true.
Pay up, sucker.
Pay up, sucker.
Jared said, by the way, y'all's table is a bad influence to walk past at the swap meet. But at least I have a C1 now.
Yeah. I'm glad that that all kind of worked out.
Glenn said, y'all love me. And he paid a lot.
Didn't pay me anything, though. That's the thing. Like, literally, my printer is the one doing all the work.
I feel like it's twisted.
The what?
The filament? Because it's leaned over on the top.
Don't touch it.
Fix it, Daddy.
Dude, somebody called me Big Daddy the other day at
Really?
the swap meet, and I don't know that I liked it. I know
Loved it.
I know it was a joke, but I was just like, ugh, gross.
From an avid fan. Daddy.
I did have a couple people that knew my name, and I was like, fella, bud, guy,
Dad?
yeah, nope, I knew him.
Son.
He was there.
For a little bit.
He came back from getting milk that one time, and I've known him since then.
Just that one time?
Just the one time. Well, he only got milk once.
They do return.
He goes to the store a lot, but he only got milk that one time.
Nolan, good evening.
Heyo. What's up, feller? Well, like I said, I'm glad that, I mean, obviously, I was happy to get rid of a truck, but I'm glad that that actually went to someone that's going to use it and appreciate it for what it is. Because a lot of people looked at it and were like, ugh, ugh. Okay, well, whatever.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Well, I think I'm going to start charging people to
Touch things?
touch the 4-liter, the
Yeah.
printed 4-liter. And I think by the end of Beat the Creek, I can just give it away and I'll have made my money back.
Shit, you probably buy a real 4-liter or 5. That's what my dad said. He's like, man, everybody's running their hands all over everything, but I haven't sold anything. I said,
So I
yeah.
should have charged like
See you, Glenn.
$1 per bounce. People
Yeah.
just wanted to see the ball bounce. The printed basketball. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, Lyd was like, how much is the filament for the stuff to make that? And I was like, I don't know. We looked it up.
Well, we don't know what filament it is.
I do.
I didn't know.
It was literally Amazon. I just Googled bouncing ball filament and it pulled it up.
What was it?
Some sort of bouncing ball filament. It's orange. It's $60 a roll. So how did you end up with the bouncy ball?
One of the guys at work, he's got a printer,
Uh,
and he tried to actually buy the real thing last year from Wilson.
okay.
Except
Wilson!
Except they were,
No.
by the time they were sold out, they were a couple $1,000s.
Oh,
People were trying to sell them for.
gotcha.
So they only made 100 of 3 different colors to begin with.
Gotcha.
For sale.
Oh, that's our
Matey?
that's a pirate trans. Arr. Interesting.
Jared Phibbs says Lexian body lasted the ride home. Everything else will probably stay the same.
There you go. Nice.
Stubbs.
I
He
mean-
goes by Stubbs.
Yeah.
Nolan Smith. Hello, dude.
Anytime I sell a complete truck or vehicle or whatever, I assume the body's going to be going somewhere else. Because I know he was talking about he's going to whatever competition he's going to. And for like legit class 1s, they have to have hard bodies or whatever, you know.
Okay.
So I knew that wasn't going to stay. But it also wasn't worth me Like, I don't have a use for it.
Right.
So I didn't want it either.
I want that, your comp body, that orange, white airbrush thing, but I just know I'm gonna cut the fuck out of it to get it.
The Sun King?
No, not the Sun King. Your airbrush one, bright yellow, white,
Your cliffhanger.
cliffhanger. Is it a cliffhanger?
Yeah, it's Sun King.
No. The
Oh! The one that Biggs painted.
Biggs.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah. I just know I'm gonna cut the hell out of it to make it
So, do it.
But the amount that I'm gonna cut out is gonna get rid of a lot of that cool paint.
Others have to. I mean, the roof's painted. I'll make you a good deal on it because I'm tired of carrying it around.
Right.
I'm tired of people picking it up and going, "That's cool. What do you want for it?" And I'm like, "Well, I have this much in it, and I'm kind of tired of carrying it around. So
what's going on, Levi?
make me some sort of
Hey, bud.
offer." I had a guy. What was that one guy wanting to buy?
Glenn's leaving. He's going to get ice cream.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go
Stop
pecker
ice
stamp
cream.
your buggy.
Please don't. I still have to work on it.
What was I saying? I don't know.
Now I should go get it.
Now that he's not here. John Lowe. Hey guys,
Hi.
sorry a little late, but the chicken Alfredo was amazing.
Hey, I get
Can't
that.
blame you for that then.
I get it.
All right. Servo relocated.
All right, all right, all right.
Custom.
Ooh, boy. I'm digging that right there. I tell you what. I like it. I love it.
What is that?
Some more of it.
Yeah.
Your hand. Is that your arthritis popping?
The leaf rubbing.
It's pop. I think it's popping on here.
Back shackle.
Ow, you about pinched my finger, bitch.
Passenger shackle.
I don't know. Maybe.
Bitch asshole.
All right.
Okay.
Now what?
I don't know.
Me either.
What we gonna do?
Slap this daggone thing right on in here like this.
Dang. Gotta go chop out that cross member?
Yeah, I'll pull the cross member. Look at that.
Cut it.
Goddamn race truck.
Yeah, boy.
No, just take it out. I don't.
3/4 or 2/3 race cam?
I forget. Got out of the junk.
Lost the receipts.
Yeah. It definitely got full main though.
Oh, got them double hump cab, the heads on it.
Yep.
Camel hump head on it.
Camel.
Fires like that. Oh. Unless you were from Indiana and were alive in the early 2000s, you have no idea what we're talking about. Fires like that.
Pulled Pork says glad to see you again this week.
Oh, glad to have you over here with us. I was gonna say see you too, but I can't see you. So.
Ryan says, speaking of reloading the servo, relocating the servo, I'm pretty excited how my homemade servo mount came out for his RJ70
Nice.
axle on a maroon moon buggy.
Nice. It's always
I think I did see that, and I liked it.
yeah. It's always a good time when you make stuff that actually works. I like that part.
Yeah, when a plan actually works.
Yes. Now, when it doesn't work, 0 out of 10.
Not recommended.
Not a fan at all. So, I think I am. What am I doing? Why do I have this? I need everybody that's watching to think about things that you've seen and maybe make some suggestions about what to bring to Beat the Creek if you're going. Because I have to narrow down my options. The van is probably out, and the lifted, what was red Suburban is probably out, because I don't think that's going to get done. The blue Suburban will be available.
There's a blue Suburban?
Well, it will be eventually. The barn door, Burby.
Alright, I gotta see about flipping this output. So it doesn't continue to do RC four-wheel drive things and go over underneath and whee!
Now, does that make overdrive?
Shouldn't.
Okay. Just to ask.
Guess we'll find out.
I think as long as you rotate it the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, just clock it different. It should be fine.
Just
Hella
fine.
Hella fine.
So,
Hella fine.
this is my original Phoenix, by the way. I don't know if you guys were aware of that. The OG, very first one. Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yep, sure is. Getting parted and farted or something.
Nolan said, bring the 90s Cup and scratch it up with him on Trail 9.
Maybe. Nah, probably not on Trail 9. Dude, those on 419s, I don't want to roll. I don't want to try and run a 419 truck on that trail.
Lydia said, everything in the back half of the garage.
It's everything.
Everything.
I thought about taking a couple of the old trucks. Like, I thought about taking my stick. Because I think that would be a
Just have a vintage display area.
attention, like, what the hell is that big ass ugly thing? But then I'd get really tired of explaining what it is.
And don't touch that.
And it's not for sale.
Yeah.
You can touch that. I don't really care about that. I'm not gonna break that.
You do a vintage thing, I'll bring the XR10.
There you go. Or maybe bring my TLT comp truck.
Yeah.
And I can bring one of the Scorpions. Not the new in-box Scorpion.
No, because it's in box.
Yeah, it's not. Well, it's not in the box, but it's pretty much in the box.
Seems kind of boring. Wow, that's a cool box.
Have you ever seen a box like this? That's what your mom said to me. Ah, zinger.
Zinger.
Ha
And I told her, yep, sure have. I've been to Arby's.
Good evening, Telegram. Ryan said, did you already do that talk about that with the barn doors? Did you get his comment?
No, I haven't seen.
Ryan said, Matt, your new body with the barn doors is going to be pretty wicked when
Thanks.
it's done. So cool to see them open and close.
Thank you. It's very fragile.
Now I see it.
So I can't do a whole lot of opening and closing, but it is, I am pretty freaking stoked about it, that's for sure. Jesus Christ. Good thing these shocks don't leak. They're definitely better than putting aftermarket shocks on everything. They're not
Right.
They're not terrible if you like build them the first time, or if someone that knows what they're doing builds them. A lot of mine don't leak, the ones that I was selling. But I mean, I built these, so apparently I didn't know what I was doing at first.
Yeah, that was the first one. You didn't have any others to practice on.
Right.
Yeah.
See? I mean, if I was you, I'd buy a bunch of them because I have like 30 sets that I need to get rid of.
So,
Sounds like a BTC closeout sale.
Well, they're already $30 a set. So.
all right, so I got two options.
Oh boy.
And I don't like option two. So option one is, so I flip it and it moves the output up kind of high.
Right?
You can't see that, can you, Doug?
Okay.
So it's
See
up,
it.
up pretty high. Or do I re-drill and tap?
Can you re-drill the inside of the T case to move it down?
I don't think so. Well, I don't know. Can you do that, Doug?
Can you?
It's the 4 little ones.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's giving Doug flashbacks to the wheels.
Good God.
That's why I'm thinking this piece is going to be easier to.
Yeah, because you would have to. It was like basically it sits. Okay, so those are directly up and down. So it sits like that now. In order to get it dropped, it's dropped like that.
You wouldn't be moving.
You'd have to
it that
go
far.
exactly 90 degrees.
There's not a whole lot of stuff here either. You're basically drilling those 4 holes in between
Yeah.
those 4 holes. That
Yeah.
sounds horrible.
Because it would drop it like that.
Drop it like it's hot?
Oh, it'd be hot after you drilled it.
Hell yeah.
I think you're better off to drilling and retapping that. Because I think that's a lot of
Tap, tap, tap that ass.
tap tap tap.
Tap, tap, tap that ass.
So in my mind, if
Because-
I drill and tap this and we fuck it up, then I just use the original holes.
Yeah. Because this, it looks like if you drill and countersink for these screws, then
You haven't seen inside that, but it's the screw heads are sunk in there.
see, yeah, if you drill the opposite 4, it gets rid of that bearing race. You don't have that bearing race for that bearing to sit up against anymore.
Yeah, you're basically taking all the material out of the
So
inside of
you have
this.
to do it in that piece. Yeah.
This whole thing seems like a terrible idea.
Terrible.
Well, the other option is, well, there's 2 other options.
No, you said there were only 2 to
No,
start.
there's another option for sure that I can tell right now.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it, and I doubt Doug is doing it, but you could 100% make another one of these and just clock everything 45 or 90 degrees, 45 degrees. That wouldn't be a hard. I'm gonna say me and Doug aren't doing it. I'm telling you that, but that would be an easy-ish piece to make.
Is this going to be a runner or a shelfer?
It's for the K10, so
Light runner,
Light runner?
may run it.
like a jog.
I'm going to say then, in the worst case, you only do 2.
I don't like that idea at all. But what I'm thinking, can I see this real quick? So this is already cut out and recessed for this bolt, right?
Yes.
So really, you're just bringing this over. I don't even know. Well, maybe not.
Oh, you're talking about just taking this, rotate that plate part.
Well, make a whole new. Like this is literally just. It's really just a piece of square that's
Yeah.
been milled a little bit.
Yeah.
But what I was thinking is you put these bolt holes here, and then it rotates it down 45 degrees, and it would make, instead of this, it'd be. If I was in the tool room, if I was in the area, I would 100% make this just to do it. Just to be like, hey, just see that transfer case?
I think your
Bad
quickest
motherfucker.
option though is to drill and tap holes.
I wouldn't. I would not do that.
What's it go up against if it's? I mean, it sits too tall as it is now.
So
Does it not fit anything at all? Does it not work at all?
My concern would be if you move this hole 45 degrees here, that is running almost into the ends, into the side of this cutout.
well, I'd almost have to do.
Like,
Yeah. If you
This
move,
is.
so basically just put them here.
if you move this screw hole there,
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's,
it would work. It'd be close.
it'd work, but I don't know that you're gonna
So
get it.
does it sit the same height as that one though,
No.
or it sits taller than that one?
So this is designed for a 10-2.
Oh, well, we're already chopping and cutting and rebuilding.
Right.
What I'm getting at though is when this sits in there,
I don't know what you're getting at here.
is your transfer case output going to sit higher than that?
I think
Anyway,
what we really need to help, or what would really help, is taking that transfer case out so that we can actually do mock-up.
Yeah.
Mock-up things.
Come on, guy.
We're hypothetically mocking up right now, which is like
You can't physically mock
the
it.
half-ass of a half-ass.
Okay.
We got a lot of
Stubb
comments.
says, anyone know what bearing size the TGH OG trans uses? One went missing on his way home. Teleguide, I do not.
On my truck? It had drive shafts in it.
It just says on his way home.
Well, I know, but he bought my truck ready to run, so I didn't know how it lost.
Well,
the
maybe he
bearing.
bought it just a TGH trans
I don't know.
separately.
I don't know. I'm just
Anyway, I do not know.
okay. I don't know either. Clearly.
Teleguide says, will you beat the barn with the barn door Suburban?
God no.
No. I
Jesus
wouldn't,
Christ.
I wouldn't put it up in the air.
I'm gonna have a
Paul
hard
Crawl,
time
hello,
letting
sir.
people look at it, let alone.
And Mr. Matt Beast.
Heyo, that guy.
It's that guy. We are doing well, sir. I hope you are too. You too, Don.
Called across here.
Yep.
Nice.
I said him first.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, I'm basically done because.
Looking forward to seeing you again, Don.
Yeah.
Whoa. It's like, whoa.
I think a beaver ate those fucking that bead. Jesus.
Mr. Obvious, every time I turn this on.
Colin, have you thought that maybe you have a garbage disposal?
It goes rah, 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 rah.
Oh shit. I guess I can mount these up. Just if nothing else, just for something to do.
If nothing else.
If nothing else. So, you two know what I got as a semi-gift yesterday, or Saturday, that blue Jeep.
Yep.
What do I do with it?
Build it.
Into what?
Exactly what he wanted to see.
But it's a CJ, so, or it's a flatty. That hood is huge. It's like a fucking 7th scale.
Jared said, yeah, the rear bearing for the front drive shaft output. It was there when I bought it, got home, gone.
That's
I
wild.
don't know.
Is it the one that's a flange bearing? I bet it's that one.
It says probably be in the Indy USPS hub with 6 of my packages.
That's a good way to look at it.
Matt says it could be a 5x10x4 flange bearing. Those
Yeah.
are super common transmission
Yeah, I'm
gears.
pretty sure it's flange. What sucks is I'm pretty sure I have some of those at home in the box that I also took on Saturday, just in case we needed anything.
Gotcha.
I'm almost positive.
Colorado Adventure Club says, how was the car stuff?
You?
Yeah, is that directed towards me? Still working on it.
My car's still not in my house. This is why
I got
why I
my,
like it.
I got both of the rear bars bent
Both
and
of
in
them?
place. Yeah, I was over there for like half the day Sunday. Glenn says, give it to Glenn.
Shut up.
Beaver Productions. It says, let's see this new Jeep you speak of.
It's at home. I didn't bring it. And once this all comes full circle on Monday, so I am, even though I have like 3 videos almost ready to go, I recorded the swap meet stuff and it'll be coming out next Monday because I could not have gotten it done yesterday even if I wanted to. So anyway, it's a old hard body. The problem being is that it's in package. And when I say old hard body, I mean like looks like from the 60s.
60s?
And it's a toy.
Yeah.
So being the collector / hoarder that I am, thinking about all the people that would want that, I have a problem chopping it up. Well, I don't have a problem chopping
You
it
don't
up.
have a problem. No.
I don't have a problem chopping it up. It's just,
I rad Raph.
hi.
Not Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh.
You made sure to point that out.
Yeah.
Alright.
Beaver says, what brand body is it?
It's a Mep or something like that. Merp,
I don't
merp,
honestly know.
merp, some shit like that. I'd have to get. It's a Roadrunner. I cannot remember exactly what it's called. I think it's Pim. That's what it is. PEM. I'm pretty sure.
Pom Pom?
No, not pom poms. Pretty sure it's Pimpin.
Pimpin'?
Pimp. No.
I heard he
Wouldn't-
welds really well.
Wouldn't have bought it. Yeah, somebody was talking about that, and I was like, I heard his grinder is actually more efficient than his welder. But, anywho.
All right. Oh god.
So yeah, it's some sort of pim or something like that. It's blue, and it's got like. So one of the things I didn't understand was on the package, it says like makes big boom sounds or whatever the hell, and it's got like these twin guns on the back, but I don't think they do anything. So I don't really understand. I don't know. Oh, babe, that is slick and smooth the way I like it.
Do y'all have transfer case parts over there?
No.
Why do we have transfer case
Yeah.
parts?
You working on transfer case?
I have not worked on a transfer case all day.
No.
What are you missing?
Transfer case?
It's right there.
Yeah, there's stuff in front of you, bud.
Oh, I thought that was the one piece.
Fucking ding dong. Criminy. And I'm supposed to be the dumb one.
Colorado says new in package is hard to beat. Matt says cool new part. We have AR-44 titanium rear straight shafts now.
Sick.
Wow. Glenn says chop chop motherfucker. Beaver says interesting. Can't wait to see it. Yeah, it also has. It looks like it has standoffs where you can like snap in an old school like solid axle that
Yeah.
has like the wheels already built on it.
Yeah, I have one wheel and no axles. Someone ripped it open about like this far at the top, and it looks like the axles have fallen out over the years and it lost 3 tires. But then he said he also I think he said he had 3 or 2 more of the tires, something along those lines. I don't know. I don't know. Once I was done, I was done. I was like, "You're done. Let's go home." Get it? Get it?
Got it.
You're done.
Got it.
Ha! Yeah. Dad jokes coming at you.
Lucky us.
So, I don't think we've really discussed how you guys did at the old swap meet, the meet of swappings.
I did okay. I came out ahead at the end of the time.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't?
Oh, I did.
Oh.
For sure.
I thought you said you didn't.
I would have come home with a lot more stuff if I didn't come out ahead.
Yeah, I don't think any of us. I mean, it looked like your picture had quite a bit of stuff, but
It's all just small pillow shit. Oh, jeez.
the things that were on my list to get were not there.
Same.
Yeah, same.
Same.
So that saved money.
Technically, but the one thing that I went there looking for, I actually bought when I got home. So
Yep.
I got this SSD trans
I see that.
because my other one. Oh wait, no, this is not the one I bought. This was the one that I bought a week and a half ago that was caught in shipping.
Ah,
The one over there, that's brand new, is the one I got this weekend.
okay.
It's
We
like
can
in
do
front
that.
of-
Okay.
So since it's for a 10.2,
Mhm.
I think it might go in the khaki TJ. Like
Oh.
actually put it.
A little small block action.
He looks excited talking about it
Yeah.
too.
I was looking at it earlier.
Okay.
My original plan was
The hood doesn't open on that truck, right?
no, and I probably won't put the V8 in it, but it'll have like currently it's got the knockoff TGH creeper setup, forward motor mount
Right.
creeper setup. It doesn't need 30% overdrive, and I think it's got
Debatable.
over or under in
Jesus.
one of the axles.
Wow.
Well, it was done that way, so I had 10% overdrive, and then when I switched to the creeper, I just haven't gone back in.
Seems excessive.
40 is a lot now.
Yeah, well,
Dude.
yeah.
I want to put those on.
Yeah, Crystal Baker was asking how was the swap meet.
Yeah.
So it was very good.
That's what we were going over. It was a good time. It was a very odd situation. That's for sure. I had no problem.
Knuckles?
Nice. I bought some of those.
Yep. 10-2 Knuckles?
I had no problem selling 3 really decently expensive trucks. Other than that, it was basically my dad making stripper money at every time I left. It was here's $5, here's $10, like, which I mean it added up for sure, but
Doug and Logan and I were talking about it while we were there. It was really weird. Nobody was making an offer on anything.
yeah, no,
Like they either came up and just bought it or saw the price and moved on.
yeah. Which I wonder if that means that, some people didn't have money, so instead of even wasting either one of you guys' time, they're just looking for cheap shit and then they're rolling out.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
So I think the answer is to just leave it clocked up.
Yeah. That doesn't look bad.
Bill says less stuff than normal returned back to Indiana.
For sure. For sure.
Jared says he was looking for K44s, didn't find any.
Me either.
Glenn says if it's a PEM by Hartoy, it's from the 90s and worth money if it's what he thinks it is. The tag on top does not say 90s. It definitely says older. Looking
Like
at it.
literally late 60s. That's what it looks like. As a toy aficionado that Doug and I are, we're definitely both in agreement that it is old. Yeah. Well, I got a picture of it in my phone, but the phone's a little preoccupied right now, so maybe I can take a picture of it when I go home and I'll post it in the group or something. I wouldn't hold my breath because it'll be late and all. No.
Probably forget it by then.
I'll definitely forget by then. Dude, once somebody taught me the whole trick about RC full drive wagon wheels where you line the one up that actually lines up with either the bottom triangle or one of the spokes. These things are so much easier to put together. You know what I mean?
No, because I don't know the trick.
What?
Yeah, leaving.
So every one of these wheels, it depends on size, either has one bolt hole that lines up directly with the very middle of one of the triangles, or like these have one of the spokes. So this bolt
Okay,
hole
right
right
one of
here.
the spokes. So there's opposite. There's two.
Yeah.
Okay.
So instead of spinning them 47 times,
Right. Nope, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Nope, that doesn't work.
like a freaking idiot, but I've been doing it for the last 20 years.
All right, I think that's it. And then
Well, plate.
I think so.
How you gonna do motor mounts? Or have you just not gotten that far yet?
Haven't gotten that far.
So this is the SSD for it.
Yeah, this
Tends
is
to,
the
right?
SSD trans.
Okay. And then that's exactly what you bought that didn't get here and was stuck in the mail, right?
Correct. This is the one that I was stuck in the mail.
Okay. And the other one that you bought,
This is the one I bought. Same thing.
it's got a different finish. Oh, that's got that blasted finish. I don't like that.
Yeah, so that's the same. And then
Feel it. It's got that like rough.
It does.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Ryan Davis says he went to an RC swap meet at his local hobby store and sold his brand new Capra because he wanted the updated one and
There you
bought
go.
an axial new in package chrome detail parts tree and one new in package Proline Treps and some 3D printed rear fenders.
is
Nice.
that flat?
For the most part.
The mount.
I would say it's flat enough.
Yeah, is that?
You've rotated a 180, so I assume it's flat to begin
I think
with.
it's flat. Yeah.
Because I'm thinking I'll just build a plate across the top of it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking for you.
So that's the rear. How are you gonna mount the front?
No, just
Just let it hang out there.
Hang on, I don't know.
Just like this.
That was a little high.
Just rest it on the steering link and then
Hell
that'll
yeah.
be the motor will sit on there.
Just still.
Yeah.
Make it like the Elon wave. Just stick straight out.
Whoa.
No. The cat. Did I send you guys the cat?
Cat. I don't know.
It was just this afternoon.
No.
I was not busy and doing absolutely nothing, and you guys were not talking. And then as soon as my journeyman was like, "Hey, we got a job," you guys are like, "Let's be Chatty Cathy's now." And so my phone is just sitting there blowing up while I'm under this machine.
You're welcome.
I mean, it's.
I will say I clicked on somebody's profile today, and their banner picture was Elon, just Elon doing that.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, oh, that's brave. Like that's. I mean, I guess you do you, but fuck.
Yeah. So I didn't. That's not what I thought you were gonna say, because we were talking about being chatty and at work and stuff. Have you ever found someone that has used one of your pictures of anything you have as their banner pic?
No.
I did.
Not that I know of.
It was weird. I did. It was a long time ago, but
Does that seem like proper height?
yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, looks good.
We're just winging it, guys.
What? Yeah, we're secrets of YouTube professionals.
Exactly.
We don't know what the hell we're doing either.
Blind Guy says, I don't know, apparently we are old now, according to all the little shits at elementary schools. Little shits at elementary schools, we're all old. Jared says, I don't know.
God.
Jared says, I don't know what's worse, plugging in a USB cable or trying to line up those wagon wheels.
Yeah. I really don't have a problem with these wagon wheels.
Oh, the 3D printed fenders were for Ryan's optic.
Gotcha.
Blind Guy says, my dad is old. He was born in 93. This is all in quotes. My dad's old. He was born in 93. Oh yeah, my dad was born in 90. Oh yeah, mine was born in 86. Whoa, that was a conversation between his oldest and his friends.
Well, that's like, what did I have? Oh, I had that Clodbuster out. And, Ronnie's stepson.
Okay.
I don't know, whatever, if I should mention his name, however that works or whatever, but came over and was like, I'd call this grandpa. And I said, yeah, it's because it's literally twice as old as you are, which made me feel terrible. I was like, I don't like that at all. I said, I remember these things coming out when I was like in 4th grade. He's like, yeah, I'm 15. I was like, nope, don't like it. Don't like it at all.
Yep. Jeffrey Naylor says, you guys getting cookies again tonight?
Oh, yeah.
We actually are.
Oh,
Are you getting cookies?
Yeah, Haley just bought like break and bake cookies.
That's fine. I mean, cookies are cookies as far as I'm concerned.
Chris M says, what was your guys' best finds from the swap meet?
This SSD trans.
Yeah, this motherfucker, every time we went out, was like, hey, I just got this SSD trans. And Doug and I are like, that's really cool. He's like, paid $12 for it with a set of axles that came with them.
Yeah.
Fucking jerk.
I bought a 3-gear with VP case. I don't know if it's a full VP 3-gear. I don't think so. But I didn't pay a lot for it with a slipper eliminator. So I like it.
I don't know that I bought anything really. I was pretty stoked about that Jetta body, but that isn't.
I didn't actually buy a whole lot. I bought another set of 4-3 Swampers. But because everyone needs 3.5 sets of them.
I have another set that I forgot about, by the way. I
Good.
saw them today at home. Because as soon as you said about anything about putting those on the F-Toy, I was like, oh, yeah.
Mid-engine.
Yeah.
Glenn says it's not Wing It Wednesday. after
I'm
you
gonna
said
do
Wing
a
It.
wheelie truck.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
And then Colorado said make it fit Monday.
There you go. I like
So
that.
there you go. Let's make it fit Monday.
Me every day.
Do it.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, I got this single tire. I really just needed the tire because my YJ has the MTRs
Oh, spare.
as a spare. Yep. But it came with a locked up 155 wheel I gave $5 for it. So
Jason Sutter, how are you?
good evening.
Hello.
Jared says, I bought a trip to IKEA and the bookstore for my wife after my purchase. Blind Guy says, apparently they are putting the anti-skip Walkmans in museums now.
Yeah, I've seen
They
that.
put one in our local museum. I had it in high school. I get that feeling,
I
Matt.
saw a thing on Facebook that said if you're a 90s kid, you can go to someplace, I think it was in Pennsylvania, and they have a whole millennial section.
Really?
Ugh, I wasn't a fan.
I mean, this is the Smithsonian has
Yeah.
your Walkman and
They have all the old
shit like
phones
that.
too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember this time when you had a dial phone?
I bet my original first cell phone still works. It was a Nokia.
Oh, mine was the Motorola Brick
Oh, yeah?
from AT&T.
Yeah, that was a Nokia.
Glenn says, yes, they do, and it will make you feel old.
I said something about, I was talking about vibrating batteries when, like, for old phones. And this dude at work was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, listen, not everything didn't used to have a vibrating option on it. Like, you had to buy the special battery or,
It was
whatever.
an upgrade.
Yeah. And he just looked at me like I had 3 heads. I was like,
Wait, run that back by me.
okay, so you would get a phone,
Speaking of,
right? So, like, I remember I had to go to the mall when I was probably 17 or whatever. You get the phone, and it would just ring. But for an upgrade, you could go get a battery for it that had the vibrating, like, motor offset thing in it. So then it would also vibrate when it rang.
Interesting.
That was not just something that it came with.
So that is before my time.
Yeah.
But similar to that, like the early like Game Boys and shit didn't have that either, and you could add like the rumble pack to the controllers and
Yeah.
like the original PlayStation and shit.
Yeah.
okay, so you kind of
So
Yeah,
so,
so you're-
same but not quite.
Yeah, you're getting it.
Happy Monday, Tom.
Hey-o!
We took a perfectly running and driving truck and took it and put it in pieces.
Same.
So just call me Matt from today.
Yeah. But in all actuality, I took 2 running and driving trucks. I took them both apart. And, yeah. It's a good time.
So part of me
I built
wonders.
shocks.
Wonders. Wonder.
So RC 4-wheel drive sells the V8 motor mount setup. So part of me wonders if I just buy that and then for the front half and then just build me a plate for the rear.
That's what I thought you were doing to begin with.
Well, that was my
The
original
actual
plan, but
V8
this,
mounts, though, talking about for the engine,
yeah,
they actually bolt to the engine. They're not a plate that bolts here. They actually bolt to the side of the block.
I thought they used the oil pan. I don't know.
No, it's a separate bolt sideways on the block.
Can you drill it in?
Plastic, you can drill anything on it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I didn't know if it had like a standoff or anything.
Linda, I don't really have room for your buggy on my table.
And nobody cares about a half-finished buggy anyway.
Yeah, and it's in 47 pieces.
47.
Didn't you send this dude pictures yesterday of the goddamn buggy? When he was like, I want to see it on 4.1 nights, even though it's built for 5-inch tires. And it's got a 900-inch wheelbase.
Even Nolan said no, Glenn.
See? Even Nolan doesn't like you.
The doctor says that's back when phones had replaceable batteries.
Yeah, that too.
Yep.
There is also that.
Colorado said draw something up on the computer. Ask it for motor mounts.
Well, the shock kind of throws it off, but there you go.
Look at that. Looks a lot like that one that I just got.
Glenn says hold it.
We got it. You can see it, okay? Everybody sees it. This is Glenn's buggy. Everyone say ooh and ah. Write it in the comments. Ooh ah.
There is
That way Glenn can get off of it.
You guys see the shock hoops that barely come through?
I like it.
Jason Sutter, Doug, how many RCs do you have? Is it more than everybody else on the planet? No. This guy has me beat by a lot.
Nope.
Nolan says gross. Jason says ew.
Well,
Glenn already came.
What's funny is from that profile, it does look just
I
like
know.
yours.
double B pillar and everything.
Twinsies.
Nope. Mine's
Like,
better.
fuck, gotta sell it now.
Mine's better.
Tom Frost says junk.
Joke.
I understand hurting Glenn's feelings, but don't hurt mine.
I didn't do anything. That's funny.
The fabricator's getting shot at.
Yeah, damn.
Shots fired. Well, I was gonna ask you. This is a 2-speed, right?
Correct.
Interesting.
Does it fit in the YJ?
I don't know.
Oh, is that not what you were asking?
I was thinking for my K10. But it's brushless, so it'll go fast.
Jason said, I thought the more you had, the more you know. No, it's the years. The more years of knowledge, the more
Yeah.
you know.
I'll say, because I know I've talked to a couple guys that have said, we just talked about this last week. I've got 518 different trucks, and they're stupid.
Well, is that what he's referencing though?
I don't know.
Because that's what we were talking about. Because everyone was like,
Maybe.
"Well, I have 25 TF2s."
Yeah.
Good
Well,
for
I
you.
know a guy that just sold a shitload of cars and still has a shitload of cars left.
Yeah, but that guy also knows a lot of shit.
Oh, he does. He sure does.
Yeah, he was referencing that from
Yeah,
last
Yeah,
week.
okay. It's hard to get that like sarcasm through text.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
When the words are all the same font,
Yeah. I almost wonder if that's why people don't use LOL and like all the emojis and stuff so much. Because I'll tell you what, there's not a whole lot of things that make me want to punch a freaking screen as opposed to people that post some dumb shit and then put LOL. That's not funny.
right?
It's not funny. But I don't like. Why are you LOLing?
It's like the LOL is like, don't get mad at me, huh?
Yeah. It's not.
Tom Frost said he just left his local RC shop with a new car.
Heyo, what'd you get?
To my Attila one.
You.
No, he didn't say that.
Yucky.
Just every freaking
Cody
RC
said
shop
we were
has-
measuring dicks last week with RC body counts.
Yeah. We sure were.
2, 3. Eight right now.
I am happy to say that I made a sizable dent in my collection over the weekend. Like, not a lot, but
Tom, did I really get that? Attila one? He said that's what I got. I was being funny. Tom said, 4 of us friends. I'll buy one if you buy one.
been there.
Yeah, we tried that.
You want to see my drift car?
Jason Sutter says he hates the delay between when you all say something and somebody messages in the comments. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know how to get rid of that, though.
It's what,
like,
7 or 8 seconds?
yeah. Well, it gets worse as the night goes on.
Oh, does it? Okay.
So I don't know what causes that or whatever. I mean, I know a lot of other people's lives do that same thing as well.
Oh, then Tom said Hillamon.
Oh, Helamon? Ugh, I don't know, man. I saw a video of one out Friday, something along those lines. It's a big bitch. It had the hell are those things? The J Concepts look like Sedonas, like 5.5 inches tall, or whatever they are.
Okay.
What the hell are those things called?
from J Concepts?
Yeah, they're outlawed.
Megalithics?
Megalith?
Mm-mm.
No.
Ruptures.
Yes, ruptures. It had ruptures on it, and they didn't look enormous.
Oh, on the Hillamon.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because it's just big.
yeah.
Tell a guy they got some wheels being made from RC Forge for the swivel power wagon.
Yeah, bud.
How
Sure did.
How did yours turn out?
I haven't seen them yet. They shipped today. I know that much. I'm pretty excited about that.
Colorado says, yeah, I refresh to keep up, or try to. The computer tends to do worse than the TV.
Yeah.
Tom says it's junk, laughing.
It's true.
LOL.
Piece of shit. Well, that sucks. There we go. I got some tars. I don't have a truck to put them on,
Yeah.
but by God, I got tars.
That impulse buying sucks.
Dude, this thing looked good on like a cheap F-Toy, like F-Toy adjacent buggy.
Yeah. I like that the 155 Mickey Thompsons are that big,
Oh god, those are gonna fucking push over.
They need
Nope.
foams.
and the 419s are only like 419 or 41.
Yeah, the 419s or 419. That's crazy.
Sorry, the 1.9s.
That needs falling out.
Dick. Yeah, I'm sure. I will. I
But
just.
you're gonna open them up anyway.
I just put it on there just for something to do.
Colorado Country Club says he drove West Desert Wheelers all beefed up and it works rather well.
Really?
He's got like 1,400 reef servos on it and shit.
Make sure you hit the thumbs up, guys. We got 44 on with us right now.
Dang. So I'm thinking.
Here, I'll get this junk.
I think my YJ needs swampers, but I believe they're going to be these. Thoughts? Prayers?
Concerns?
Lots of concerns.
We are concerned for your well-being. So I also picked up some front clear aluminums.
Nice.
I'm going to replace the inner C's,
Aluminums.
the inner knuckles with aluminums.
Nice. I've always thought they should offer those in two pieces. It should be an inner and an
Oh,
outer.
inner for
Because-
people that are running like
Because you have to buy both and spend all that money, and then you're not even going to run half of it.
Yeah.
What is it?
The portal boxes for the front. They all come as one, all four pieces, and you can't get them separately. But then they damn near force you to run the front weight on half the trucks.
Maybe I'm not right now.
Why?
No, he's got grease if I open these up and there's no grease. Because then another purchase I made,
Ooh.
which I'm pretty stoked about, is a new beekeeper and a fresh yellow jacket
There you
in
go.
the 1500 kV variety.
Did you get those directly from Tam?
I did.
Tam and Josh?
Tom and Josh.
Josh Clawberry. He doesn't even talk like that, but it was
No,
good.
from the East-West Ohio.
In Ohio.
And then I made a purchase today that you'll be proud of.
Oh?
I should have him Wednesday.
Huh?
I added a cell. I added an S for this thing.
Nice.
So that will be running on 4 S's.
There you go.
And then I'm going to go down a tooth on my pinion.
Smaller peen.
Smaller peen.
Love it.
Down peen, up bolt.
There you go.
So yeah.
Bolt up, down peen. This needs an interior, even if it's a shallow one.
Meat sleeve says let's do that K10 body. Right here.
There you go.
Yeah, I moved it.
The bee's
Oh, okay.
flexed out.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's about maxed right there.
pretty
Yes,
much.
I'm excited to get mine painted.
That doesn't look bad with 8 lugs.
No, I think it looks good.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Colorado Venture Club, he says I agree, just the knuckles, not the covers.
Yeah. It just, like, I don't know. I could see multiple facets of explanations.
Yeah.
You make more money and you sell more parts by making people buy the whole damn thing.
Right.
Fair. But, you know, as always, the people that can't necessarily afford buy some of these things all the time. You know, it would, I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter actually. Oh, goodness. I forgot I put wideners on this. Big bitches.
Egads. How was there enough to still get the nut on?
Barely. I think
What are you doing with this?
Yeah.
I think these are gonna go in my YJ. These tallers.
Not those wheels though, right?
I don't think so, no.
8 lug Sammy
Yes. Ooh, that actually doesn't look bad.
with a wide tire.
I mean,
Yeah. You go sand running now.
hell yeah, brother. It's also pretty wild how thick these wheels are. Look at how much thread is out on those compared to that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You can probably get the nut flush on that one.
Oh, beyond flush. I bet. Oh yeah, bud. There we go. Let's go. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with this thing. Did you sell yours?
I did. She gone.
You might want to check on your wife, make sure she's okay.
Does it say is that my wife that's gone?
Yeah, she gone too.
She gone.
Luckily, I only paid for the inner knuckle, not the cover.
Well, I mean,
It's-
I had a couple people make me some pretty good deals. A lot of make me an offer stuff, and I hate that, but
I mean, there was even parts when Jordan and I were like, "Hey, make me an offer,"
yeah.
and they just set it back down and then walked
I
away.
hate making
I'm like,
offers.
really, dude?
I hate it. I hate it.
I mean, you're
so
not
much.
gonna insult me.
Well, that's what I said. I told a couple guys, yeah, I had a guy, I told a guy how much I had in that cliffhanger, right? And I was like, that's what I'd like. I said, I've been asking 100 basically forever.
Mhm.
I was like, I'm ready to move it. What do you want to do? And he hit me. And I said, I know, I'm thinking, and I was just, you know, whatever. I said, $10 more than that. He goes, nah, I'm here. And I said, well, it's fine because I'm right where I'm at too. And he goes, all right. And he picked it up. And then he put it back down and goes, all right, thanks anyway. I said, okay, see ya. And Lyd looked at me. She's like, are you really going to complain over $10? I'm like, well, when it's less than half of what I was asking, yes, I'm going to say no.
Right.
I mean, when I've got a $30 body with a $100 paint job on it, I mean, I'll let it sit on a shelf and look cool before I give it away.
Agreed.
I have an idea.
Nolan said, Matt, I got the Knight's custom file for the Bushido. Can print up an interior for that if you want. This is the little Bushido. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the baby.
Scale it down.
12.
This is the real scale Bushido.
Yeah.
Not the monster truck. Oh shit.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I knew I meant these for a reason. This is stupid.
Jason said, make me an offer is the biggest dick move. Sorry, can't stand that.
I don't like it either. But my thing is like,
It kind of helps to keep the conversation going.
well, I don't.
If it's stalled out, it's like that's the next. You can see the guy thinking about it.
The only time oh boy.
Oh, jeez.
The only time I really say that is
Like,
if someone catches me off guard and they say, hey, what do you want for this? And it's not really for sale, then I'm like, it's not really for sale, but you're welcome to throw out a number. I don't have stuff normally out there. Like I said, I have prices on everything. So this was basically just I don't want to pay you what you want. And then, what's the lowest you'll take? Well, I'm not going to fuck myself.
Yeah.
I can jerk off without you. I'm not gonna fuck myself. I love this.
Yeah, I don't like the, what's the lowest you'll take?
Well, why am I gonna give you more of a deal and screw myself out of more money all day? Like, that's just a stupid ass question. I hate it. And everybody, you know, your defense, or not your defense, people's defense is, well, let's just skip the whole negotiation. No, that's literally
That's
what-
fine. Then here's the price.
Yeah, like, but that's literally what we're doing. Like, that's so dumb.
Yep.
Easy. We got a V8 over here.
Sorry about that.
He's got pieces over there.
Pisses.
Glenn has one of those in the shelf. Oh, Tom says that's the only time it's appropriate.
Yeah, I don't ever just throw things out there.
Glenn
Just
says I throw out a higher price when I get the lowest she'll take line.
yeah, I do that a lot.
It almost clears.
I know. I kind of almost like it, even though it's dumb.
It'll still sit on your shelf.
I've driven it. I blew the transmission up, so I put a hamburger in there. I destroyed that because I didn't know that it was a Mod 8
Oh, with the
pinion
gear.
and gear. So I put a 32 pitch on it and destroyed that bitch before it made it halfway down my driveway.
And then you got a Holmes brushless in it.
I do. I have a little Outrunner. It's a 380 though. It's not crazy.
Oh, okay.
I just bought one of the Fusion 16s for my Capra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 16 in my baby Bushido. Ooh.
Yeah. Rubbing.
Self-clearance?
Rubbing's racing. I don't know. I may take one of those bomber interiors that I got.
Take it easy, Glenn.
And
See you, Glenn.
Don't ask me about your buggy because it's not gonna be done.
bye, gay boy.
Grandpa's going to bed.
Okay, let's go. Papa's gotta go night night.
You know, after all these homemade cookies and shit,
These are garbage.
These. These are best just eaten, like just break off the before you bake them.
I never really noticed, but that style of cookie definitely has a taste. Mm-hmm. Like not chemically or anything. It's like I don't know.
Dang, look at all that flex.
Yeah, bud.
Can I get 3 in here?
Oh no, you're being greedy now. Where'd you get those hubs?
I don't know.
I'll say because that full floater look is pretty sweet.
It is, isn't it? I think if they're locked up.
Makes sense. I don't know what to do with these wheels. I mean, like, obviously I should probably just sell them,
Yeah.
but
What are they?
they're Moto Works. They're old. They're in that point where they're not old enough to bring money. Like, they're not, like, vintage or whatever yet, but they're old enough to where they're really, really not worth money, and they're also not scale enough.
Yeah.
So, like,
Jason said, like, it's on the sale table and they want to sell it, and they say, make me an offer. I always say $5. Yeah, see, I'm a cheap ass, so I'm like,
that'll get you walked away from my table.
yeah. Tom said, my favorite is when someone lows and then I come back with an extra 20 on top of my original price.
Yeah. I don't mind, you know, I think part of it is I like the haggle. I like that part. That's what pisses me off so much about what's the lowest you'll take. Like, not only am I taking money out of my pocket, but you're taking away the whole enjoyment of me
Yeah.
doing all this.
Yeah, otherwise I'll just throw this on eBay.
Yeah. Turn on auto decline for offers under $3 less or whatever the hell.
Not bad cookies.
They're not good, but they're not bad.
We were just talking about that. I said after all these like homemade cookies and things, like these are just meh.
You know.
They're still soft and warm,
Yeah, they're still good.
like your mom.
Ha! Yes!
Yes.
I need to find a better wheel for these.
I love how every time we say something, he just keeps on trucking.
He's like, I'm not stopping.
Not even gonna
I'm not
acknowledge.
acknowledging that.
Not even gonna acknowledge these assholes. I'm just gonna continue doing what I do.
See, even Tom liked it. Said that was a good one.
Like his mother.
Shaft.
So, still trying to figure out colors for the Trail K2.
Okay.
I painted the interior red, but I don't love it.
Okay.
I only have one red truck. So I
Okay.
figured maybe. I don't know. Lid said I have a lot of green, but like that's literally half of the color choices in the mid to late 70s.
That's what was available.
It's like green, dark green, light green, metallic green, yellow green. I don't know.
Jared says, I start off with the, is there wiggle room to see if they want to haggle and go from there. The, what your bottom dollar is an auto more than you can afford,
Yeah.
Ferrari.
More than you can afford, pal. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess that's part of dealing with people or whatever, but
Yeah. But I've never walked up to a table and been like, what's the best you'll do on these?
No.
I treat what's the best you'll do as what do you really want for it. Like I don't really take that as a super insult. Like if I've got something for $60 and I really want 50 for it, we're gonna get there regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, is there wiggle room? Yes. You know, like what's the best you would do for it, or you know, like can you do better? Like it's all the same path. I think what's the lowest you'll go is the key word phrase that just $10 more than what I'm asking. Kiss my ass.
Yeah. Dustin said, Matt, what do you think of that cable?
Oh, I thought it's awesome. I like it a lot. I actually took it out of the bag last night and messed with it, and I think it's going to work great. Obviously, I can't do anything with it yet, but I think it's going to work awesome.
Spur.
Be a good little tool to have in my back pocket. Whenever old Toothless Bob's like, yeah, that ESC worked when I took it out of my TRX4. I can be like, does it?
Lie detector says.
Maury says, you're full of shit. So for those of you that don't know yet, obviously all of you, Dustin made a cable for me that goes from an XT60 out, has a fusible link, and then also has a JST coming out of the side, and then 2 alligator clips. So that way we can test motors and, you know, all sorts of ESCs and servos and all sorts of shit. Never thought I would get to a day where I was having a custom cable made so that I could test used ESCs on the fly, but by God, here we are.
Because just what Matt needs. Ryan said, just curious, how do you treat the question when someone says, what's your bottom dollar?
I literally looked someone in the face yesterday with my wife sitting on one side and my dad sitting on the other. I said, I'm not going to fuck myself out of money. So make me an offer or whatever the hell.
Yeah. Yeah, I always make me an offer. You know where I'm starting.
Yeah, I clearly have already started the negotiation with the price tag that's on the damn thing.
Right.
Or if I'm just in the mood to be a snarky dickhead, which is most of the time, I just tell them the price is firm. Near your wiggle room? Yeah. What's the best you'll do? Price is firm.
Wait a minute.
Kiss my ass.
So these stock screws are too long. That's why they give you the other screws, because the black ones, they bottom out before they tighten up.
Oh. Crazy.
Chinkies.
Also, we figured that I know how Bill sells so much stuff. He literally talks to every single person that comes within vocal range of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what are you doing over there? Hey, come here. You need something over here? You ever thought about buying got one single race line monster over here? 1.7, I'd sell it to you. You need that? You need that, right? Trucks need spares, right?
What's funny is like I will do that in the beginning, and then it gets to the point where I'm like, you'll say something to me if you want something.
Yeah. I wait till somebody usually picks it up. I'll, like, at first maybe I'll start talking to people, but after a while, I just go, hey, how you doing? Whatever. If someone picks it up, you see the gears turning in their head. You know, usually I start. Yeah, but in their head is a gear, not the wheel. Anyway, as I was saying, I usually wait until, I see some of that. What could I do with this? I'm like, I'm only selling those because I got 942 sets of wheels and I need to get rid of them. So, okay. That's another thing. Did you get asked yesterday why you're selling things? I did a little bit. I have the last couple times I've taken stuff out.
What do you answer?
I have too much shit, generally. I mean,
Hoping to find a sucker like you to buy something.
well, it's actually a broken piece of dong, and was hoping you'd take it off my hands.
Actually starting to look like something.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got some sort of stack over there. What'd you say it is? Inner fenders? 2 of them?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Inner fender. That's a pretty cool little machine over there.
Yep.
Doctor says your idea is giving him an idea for another project.
Oh boy. I like to give ideas.
Nolan says you add $100 for your price when they ask.
Yeah.
Logan says your $10 VW body. Someone asked me if you could do any better. I said no. He left and a guy bought it for $10. He said it's $10. Not going to heckle for that.
No.
Not for $10.
100%.
Well, I bought a set of leaf springs yesterday.
You did?
Saturday.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, short wheelbase. For when you inevitably bend yours.
Come on now.
Anyway, nothing was marked on his table, so I offered him $5 for him. And he's like, "How about 8?" I'm like, "Sure." Here's the 3 ones.
I think I took 9 or 10 ones, and I told Lid, I said, I'm not doing anything else. Once these are gone, we're not dealing in singles.
Yeah.
Like it's 5, 10, 30, whatever. Because I had $100 in fives alone. So, run us through how you sold a rear Rockwell or Blackwell only, and are left with the front that you now can't sell somehow.
Well, that's not how that happened at all.
It's not?
Nope.
Okay, well how's this go then?
My Rockwell came with the SSD transmission.
I thought you had a pair.
No.
Oh, okay. That's where I got confused.
So, the guy thought he had a pair, but I don't know what the hell the rear axle was.
Where's it at?
I didn't take it.
Oh,
Guy still has it.
gotcha.
The hell, he knocked $100 off of it by me not taking the rear axle.
Dang. Okay, deal.
So,
Gotcha. Dude, this thing's barely run too.
I don't think it's been run. I think that something was like scraping against it, or
It looks like a pair of plier marks.
Yeah.
So, like dots.
Like the
Checkerboard type.
pliers, yeah. Kinda, yeah. Because this side doesn't match. There's no scratches on the bottom of the diff. This
But I
has-
only have 8 trucks, so I might not have the knowledge
Oh,
to
you
know
don't-
what
you
that
don't
is.
know your ass from a hole in the ground. I get
Yeah.
it. Get it.
so anyway. So that is going on down the road.
Well, from what I understand,
Pull an axle out of that.
What?
hell yeah, brother. From what I understand, these are hard to find.
Yeah.
They don't have parts.
They have axle shafts.
They do sell the axle shafts?
Yeah, they're in
Really?
stock on RC 4 Wheel Drive's website.
Gotcha. Because see, that's what I figured someone would buy it for, would be the front axle shafts, because I assume that's what you're snapping all the time. But apparently not.
Not yet, Logan. They're in my cart.
What?
He was asking
Those
me.
helping hands.
Yeah.
Shut up. Interesting. I mean, it is a cool axle, but they're supposedly like kind of fragile, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Chandler, hello.
Hi.
I mean, it would be a cool shelf queen.
Yeah. We have a baby update, Mr. Chandler?
Yeah.
Where are we at there? Can we see the head yet? We're dilated?
Teleguided, I will get with you. Somebody's already claimed it.
Make an offer.
Yeah.
What's your bottom?
It's about $1 on that. Who claimed it?
Corey.
Did he pay you yet? Sounds like maple
Technic-
syrup money's
technically
better
it's
than no
still-
money.
Technically, it's still for sale.
Well, he offered. He said, "What do you want? What do you want to? You want any trades for it?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Yeah, my F toy." He got a kick out of that. So I told him some things that I'm in the market for, and
Right.
so he's like, let me get home and I'll look." He said, "Market pending because I want it either way." So,
Gotcha.
Ryan said one thing about those Rockwell axles is the front axles need to be replaced with CVDs. The dog bones are junk. Probably inside there, it's like a CLT dog bone.
in there, so.
William says, been here 10 hours, no baby yet.
Oh, you're at the hospital? Nice.
oh yeah, because
They induced her today.
yeah,
Yeah.
Nolan says he's out of here, boys. Have a good night.
See you later.
see ya.
Thanks for joining in.
Yeah, I would say this has dog bones or something.
I think
Feel
that's
it clicking.
easy.
It from my hand.
Yeah, I don't know.
I might even
I,
touch it.
I think these outer portions are similar to the TLTs.
Yeah.
They'll just spread open with force.
Jordan's mom spreads open for me too.
With force.
No, it doesn't take
No.
much at all.
No force, just spread.
How does your dad feel about us making fun of your mom all the time, by the way?
That was a good one.
He's not married to her.
No. That was my point. I didn't know if he was sitting at home going, yeah, fuck her.
He's at home with Bazinga.
I didn't know if your parents had the same relationship that my parents do.
No, I don't think so. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, you'd know. You'd know. Because Bill and Lisa are not BFFs.
Not friends.
They haven't been friends since like 1984 and a half. I was born in June, and I think they're done being friends by like July.
So it's your fault.
I don't know. Not sure whose fault it was.
Ryan says the dog bones will snap on the lightest pull of the throttle, driving on flat ground. Ew.
I'm not gonna touch it anymore.
Yeah, okay.
I'll break it. So what you're saying is 4S is out of the question.
Yes.
Shit, it sounds like you should only run like 7.2 night cads.
Yeah, but
Probably when those came out, that's all it was out, was NICAD.
I don't know when those came out.
Subsea.
Subseas.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I want to open it up.
I hope you break it.
William says, had a good night, or have a good night. Update as soon as baby's here.
All right, see you later.
Yep. Good luck,
I
buddy.
don't know how much longer we're gonna stay on. It's already 10 to 9.
What? Well, let me get this other knuckle done.
I slept like dog shit.
Then that'd be like, then that'd be 2 things I got done tonight.
Hey, I've mounted 2 or 3 sets of tires. Took the truck halfway apart.
I took a running driving truck apart.
There you go. That kid. That kid.
It's Logan's solo. Attaboy.
Attaboy. Hey, can I see that YJ again?
God, just get your own.
I'm working on it. Jesus. Let the mail do its thing.
Yes.
Those are larger. Interesting.
Jinkies.
I do like the smaller tire on them though. Did you have these on there?
No.
At all? 'Cause these are almost the same size. These are a little shorter, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I don't want to run MTRs just like you and be like, oh, look at this. Matching trucks.
You gonna paint it red too?
No. I'm probably going to paint mine purple.
Purple.
Yeah. Speaking of things that'll never happen.
You wanna see in there?
It's dry. What do you think?
Pretty cool.
Very cool.
What is it? Is it like a?
Basically a top loader. It looks like a TXT.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Except for I think this actually has more bearing support than a TXT because the shaft runs all the way through instead
yeah.
of just dead ending into the case. Did you ever have a TXT? Or a jug? Either one?
I had a Juggernaut for a very short time. I think I got it, but I wasn't impressed with it.
TXT was my very first crawler.
Was it? I know Kevin, old dog, he modded the shit out of the TXT. That was his comp crawler in the day.
I believe it.
Yeah. Big ass transmission in the middle and everything.
Here I can say I took one apart.
You took 4 bolts out and looked at the gears.
Yep.
You still don't know what the dog bones look like.
Yeah, nerd.
True. Well, actually, I do know what they look like because I saw the picture on RC Full Trust website.
Good point.
Okay. Point.
Cool.
So, you got rid of your Pro.
I did. Sold the Pro.
Yeah. I'm kind of okay with that because then I didn't have to take it home.
Yeah.
My
It was leaning that way.
my wife has expensive taste in RC trucks.
Yes, she does.
She is.
She liked my Pro, and what was the other one?
I don't know.
There was something else.
Everything expensive to walk by, basically. It's like, oh, that's really cool. I'm like, yeah, it sure is. It sure is.
Yeah, sold the Pro. That money's going into the truck.
Nice. I kind of want to sell my Pro, but I kind of want to keep it.
I was, in the back of my mind, I was looking for axles. Like a clean set of axles to swap mine out.
I didn't find anything.
No.
I didn't find a single VP housing.
Nope, because that's all I was looking for.
Yeah, because I've got 2 more sets of F10s that don't have upgraded housings. And
Well, you did find a set of housings.
oh yeah,
From Doug's set.
Yeah, you kind of
Yeah,
like
that didn't really count though.
Okay, then if it doesn't count, I'll give you what you paid for.
No, I'm good. They're already
Okay.
assembled actually.
Oh, okay.
I put them together yesterday. So, I don't know. I don't know. There was a weird. That whole swap meet yesterday was weird. Kirby called me and asked how I did. And I told him, kind of what we were talking about and everything. And he's like, there's like double the amount of people there. I said, yeah, but none of them had money. So it doesn't. You can invite 7,000 people to the swap meet, but if all of them have $10, it doesn't really help us. So I don't know. I think it was too early personally. But that's just my personal thought.
When is it normally?
It's usually the second weekend of
That
Let Me Finish. Damn it. Technically, it's the first weekend of March, but usually it's deeper into March. So I wonder if what in the past few years hasn't happened is it's late enough to where when you did your taxes early, they got your tax check. I wonder if it was too early and people hadn't gotten their return yet. Because my wonderful wife does her taxes immediately, and she hadn't gotten her federal return back either.
But it was on the same weekend last year.
No. It was on. I don't know. Blame Trump. That's what we'll do. Right? Blame Elon.
Everybody else does.
Right. I don't know what you want me to say. Thanks, Obama. Classic.
Right?
I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah, because it was on my grandpa's birthday this year.
Yeah.
It was.
I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I feel like it was earlier, and I also feel like Beat the Creek is also earlier. I feel like BTC is usually feels like mid-month when you're preparing for it. It's okay. It's May. I've got a week to do it. This is literally we're leaving in fucking April.
Are we?
Right? Oh, I have April off. I have the last day of April off as well. I took Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
They got trick things.
Hey-o! Got bed suds off that. Do them on something else.
Yeah. Put it on a real drop bed.
Hey, yeah, brother.
Full drop bed.
So, I saw that you have an interesting opinion on my show truck having a tilt bed.
How is that an interesting opinion?
Well, because, I'm building a 90s show truck, so it's got to
Okay.
have a tilt bed.
It doesn't.
It does.
It does not.
Ask Doug. He was there.
I was there and I liked it.
Right.
I'm not saying every freaking show truck in the 90s needed to have a tilt bed.
It sure as hell seemed
But
like
it
they all
seems
did.
like, yes.
That was, if you didn't have a tilt bed, your truck ain't shit.
Yeah.
What
But
about me?
I'm almost wanting to chop the front fender off and do a little tilty boy that way too. Especially if I get a scale motor, I may do it.
I'm gonna cut half the blazer and make them back to the blazer tilt.
Fuck yeah.
No. I'll make the hood open side.
Speaking of blazers, did you see
The blue one at the table right as you walk in the door.
did you see the guy that built it in his post today?
No.
He was in the everyday shop truck chassis, shop truck chassis group. He goes, "This is one of the craziest things I've built," or like, building this was nothing like anything else I've built or whatever. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What?
Okay.
And a couple people were down there saying, "You didn't build that." And whoever built it, I can't remember who it was like, "Yeah, I built that a few years ago. It was, kind of crazy or whatever the hell."
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, and I can't remember who it was. It may have been Gordley. I think it was Gordley. And he was like,
Gordley says, whoa, whoa, whoa.
well, he said something along the lines of like, "You didn't build this." And the guy said that he modified it because the drive shaft wouldn't work. And I just commented, I was like, "You definitely worded it like I built this thing and it was different than anything else I've ever built or whatever." Like, all he really did was lift the rear, I think. He made the rear a little taller and put different wheels and tires on it.
Yeah, that's not a build.
And then said that he was doing something with the transmission or some shit.
Built, not bought.
Yeah. It's got that real, like, I don't call it cartoon patina, but the, like, very smooth patina. I don't know what you call that, but. So, when I get my.
No,
What do you mean, no?
not doing it.
What do you mean?
He's like, I already know.
What are you talking about?
What were you gonna say? Carry on.
I was gonna see if you could help me do this to mine. Show me how you did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can show you.
Wow, you really jumped to conclusions there, but
No joke, dude. It's like, hey, can you help me? No, fuck off. Kiss my ass. How did you cut those off?
With my saw.
little handsaw. Did you get into your hinge a little bit?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Happened a little bit. Cool.
But there really wasn't.
Anywhere else to go?
It may have like dead ended into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cut the piece off, flush with the body, and then I cut the thicker piece out of it, and then glued it back in.
Cool. And then this is the actual body mount, right? The normal one?
Yes, this is the one that comes with it, and then I had to turn down.
For what?
Yeah, so it would fit in these.
John says Matt's having a lot of feelings tonight. Be careful, guys.
I'm not having a lot of feelings.
Does this fit?
Kinda.
If I don't want a servo,
That's a good point. You can't put the servo on that, right?
I was thinking you not flip it to the front sideways.
No. This one, the short wheelbase doesn't work like that.
Then I'll tell you what you should do. Then you need to buy another. Can you buy just the engine, just the block?
yeah.
I have two of them.
And
at
it's
the
going
house.
in a Jeep anyway. Turn it into a Pentastar V6. Cut the block, shorten it,
Ew.
and then put a short inrunner or outrunner in it anyway, so it'll fit.
I do like the in-runner idea, but we make it a 4.3.
There you go.
How about you?
4.3 Chevy. See, you still got to modify a block, shorten
You
it up.
just chop it, take two of the cylinders out, and put it back together.
It's just gonna be like this.
Well, the hood, like I said, the hood doesn't open, so I don't really.
Yeah. I'll cut anything. You want to do it?
No,
I'll
please
do it.
don't.
See, if I was gonna do it, I'd probably cut it right there, chop that B off, and then move this whole port.
You got to keep the two
Back.
together.
No, you don't. For a
Yeah.
4.3,
I think two of them are still together. Aren't they?
does it look like that?
Yeah. I
I
think
don't
so.
think so. Does it? Or like this? No. That'd be real dumb.
Not had a 4.3.
I haven't had one in so long, I don't remember.
Yeah, isn't a 4.3 literally?
Just lopping off two cylinders.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that it only has one bank in the middle. I don't know either. I'm stupid. Don't trust anything I say.
I don't.
I'm good.
Jordan's like, I'm not going to start now.
All right.
Cody said you guys use 3D printed bodies for that scale stuff.
Oh.
Not really. Kinda, but most of it is like the K10s are all RC 4-wheel drive. The YJ is a Tamiya.
Have you ever heard about how this worked with RC 4 drive with Tamiya and everything? I haven't either. I was thinking about that last night. Like, I don't know how RC 4 drive was just like, hey, we're going to buy a bunch of YJs and put it on a chassis.
They didn't buy the bodies.
I thought they were the exact same thing.
No, because you can't buy this like together.
I thought it was. Well, then what did they sell the short wheelbase for?
Tamiya bodies.
Oh, so they made a chassis specifically for a body that wasn't even theirs?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's not the way I thought I read about it. Because I think, like I said, there was a small portion of time where things happened that I wasn't into RC stuff. It was when I was into real cars.
Because if I had to guess, because that came on the
CCO one.
yes, which was independent front, weird rear.
It's truck arm.
Yeah.
I call it trailer arm, but yeah.
What the fuck are those things called? They're like the old NASCARs.
Yeah.
They were truck arms, right? Because they came off the like 72 Chevys is what they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think RC 4-wheel drive was like, it's not very scale.
Huh. That gives me another idea then. Because you know what other body sits on a CCO one?
Bronco.
That too.
Okay.
I have one of those.
Pajero.
Yes. The Pajero was on it.
Is it on CCO one?
That same solid independent front, solid rear. Yes.
And an Amigo.
In it. Yep.
That's what I was thinking.
And the S10. No, that was their all-wheel drive,
Bye, Logan.
fully independent. Bless you.
That black one that had the tracks on it for some stupid reason?
No, the Chevy with the lightning bolt down the side.
Teleguide had suggested that I put a 4-cylinder and Toyota axles under this. Unfortunately, I just sold the Toyota axles at the swap meet. Cody asked, "Can I ask why not?"
They're a lot of work. Cody,
Cody
okay.
from Colorado Adventure.
They're a lot of work. Unless you have a printer dialed, it is a lot of body work. Because everything is very rough. Unless you're in WSD and then you just paint it, sand it a little bit, and call it patinaed, and
You don't care about the freaking lines.
roll with it. But I do care. One of the guys that's kind of local to us, he has really decent prints, and he's found some sort of acetone body filler concoction that I can't get right, that he sprayed, and like you give it a light sand and it basically smooths everything out. I cannot get it to have the right consistency. Plus, when you reapply it, the acetone in the second layer pretty much thins down the first layer, and then it just kind of slides off. But I am this close to keeping that OBS burp, like that, like literally, because a lot of people were just like, "Ooh, this is cool, but I don't want it." Like I said, if I start working on it, it's over.
Cody says UV resin works well to fill in layer lines.
See, what I would like to do is get a new printer that's even better than what I have, and then just get rid of all the layer lines that I can to begin with. Because if you can get a decent enough printer, it's going to cut all that down. Plus, then if I was going to sell bodies, then the bodies are even worth more because they're nicer. So,
Did you guys see that one that was in the RC crawler for sale group? The guy wanted like $300, and it looked like one of I couldn't print something that bad.
really,
And he's like, I paid like $100 for the file, and then it was like $400 to have it printed.
Jesus.
Really?
And everyone was like,
Just got screwed, bro.
yeah.
Sounds like it.
Sucks.
Cody says, have you seen my GMC? Question mark.
I don't think so.
The white one? Yes, I did.
Shit, I found it.
Cody says, talking about the one you say, he said, oh yeah, I saw that dog shit.
Yeah, it was rough.
Teleguide has fantastic results with the Bamboo X1C and printing in ABS glass fiber. He said yes, the white dually.
Yeah.
ABS glass fiber. Speaking of dualies, you'll never guess what this idiot did. So, at one point in time, probably, I got you to print me dually fenders, right? Which is what I used on my crew cab.
Green.
Green?
The old green.
The Grinch, yeah.
Okay.
That I still haven't figured out a name
Yeah.
for this thing. I'm really leaning towards crackpot. I like the mishmash of all a bunch of things put in together. Anyway, so I'm digging through boxes the other day, looking for things to take to the swap meet. I find in one of my K10 boxes, or a K5 box, one or the other, I find dually fenders. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I don't remember getting these. So what I did was I took the ones that Jordan made me, added a 1/4 of an inch to them with styrene, and then shaped them all in. I put these bitches on the side of the freaking bed. They're the exact same width as the ones that I made, and they're done. I was like, I am an idiot.
Are they printed?
Yes, they're shrink, I'm pretty sure.
No. I wonder if you had me blow them up.
No, they fit directly on the bedside and everything. I actually like them a little better.
Jared says ABS glass fiber prints super smooth, and so does PETG CF.
Isn't ABS the stuff that you gotta have a vent for, and you said you didn't want to print down here?
Yeah, you have to have something.
Can we plumb it into the dryer duct?
Scott Griffin says, if I'm leaning to one side of the buggy, how do I get it to pull back to the other side? Link adjustment? Is it leaning while you're driving?
What are we talking about?
Scott Griffin's buggy.
Yeah. He says, if I am leaning to one side on the buggy, how do I get it to pull back to one side? I'm assuming while it's just driving, it's leaning over one way.
I would have to see what you mean.
Please further explain that.
If it's leaning, that's all in the shocks. So I would check maybe rod ends or something.
Oh, he said it leans a little to the passenger side while sitting. Sounds like a coil spring adjustment, shock adjustment.
Yeah, does it have everything in it? Is there a bunch of weight on that
Yeah,
side?
is your battery on that one side?
Yeah.
Cody says, CFGF, you don't need a vent, but you don't want to be in the room while it's printing. It produces VOCs, but yet so does brazing.
Your brother's fucked. Just be down here, just printer blasting, and he's over here sleeping.
And then me bracing.
Just run a fan, blow.
Yeah. Interesting.
So it's leaning to the driver's side. Pulling to the driver's side.
Pulling? So there's a difference.
Well, at first he said passenger, but he said my bad, driver's side.
Is it leaning or pulling when you drive it? I think we've covered some of
Settling. When it's sitting.
when it's sitting, it leans to the driver's side.
Yeah.
Okay, have we gone over weight? Have we?
We've said that, but we haven't gotten confirmation yet.
All right.
So you have a lot more things on the driver's side of the chassis.
Oh, it's my bedtime.
Uh-oh. Wind down is starting soon.
Cody says ABS for venting. I feel that carbon fiber or GF stuff printed thin is brittle. Scott says it's stripped back down to just transmissions, servos, and shocks.
The only thing I could think of is I would check to make sure that your links are all correct and the same length. Because I built it with an aluminum skid. So that's all straight.
What shocks are on it?
I think he's got deluxe 96s. He was going to buy some for me, but then he had some. So that's another thing I was thinking of is maybe
Springs.
springs could be different. One could be broken in, one's new, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
If you bought a set of 96s and a set of 92s and then kind of forgot or whatever, and maybe that's all cattywampus.
Take all the shocks off and make sure all of them are the same length.
Yeah.
He said it's probably a little heavy to that side, but looking at it from the front, you can see the pull on the shocks to the right.
I don't know. I would have to see it and see.
Like
Good,
they're not.
good evening, Nicholas.
Oh, okay. Are you talking about the way they lean? Or is the whole chassis leaning? Because if the shocks are like doing one of these, that's in your panhard. If that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if they should be sitting like this, but they're sitting like that, that's in your panhard. So if they're leaning towards the driver's side, you'd need to.
It's pulling
Yeah.
towards the driver.
Yeah. And it's going to do that as you go up and down.
The travel.
Yeah, so as the travel, the axle's going to swing, not in an arc, but in like a sideways motion. And maybe
But
an
if
arc
it
would be a
leans
monster.
to the driver, that means the panhard is too long.
Or no, yeah, it's too long. It needs to be shortened.
Yeah.
If they're leaning, well, let's see. If they're leaning like this, then you need to. Yeah, it's too short. You need to lean it. You need to lengthen it.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, lengthen the panhard.
If your axle is here and your chassis is here, It's because your panhard is too long and you need to shorten it.
Not if it's facing that way, is what I was getting at. I don't know. If it's facing you and it's leaning
It's
towards
leaning
the
to the
driver's
driver's
side,
Post up a picture with the question on the
then
group.
yes, you'd need
and then
to
we
shorten
can
it.
then we can see what you're actually
But if
talking
it's
about.
leaning towards the driver's side and it's facing away from you, then you would need to. No, sure. Fuck, I don't know.
It's leaning towards the driver's side, regardless. That's why you say driver and passenger, because regardless of which way you're looking at it, it's the same fucking thing.
No.
Say that again.
Regardless of whether you're front or back, if you're saying it's leaning to the driver's side,
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
It could be this way.
Because if it's leaning, if I'm facing this way and it's leaning
Right.
to the driver's side, means it's leaning to this side. If it's turned this way and it's leaning towards the driver's side, it's leaned this way then.
Yes.
So it's leaning towards the driver's side the same. If the axle is over this way and the whole truck is leaning to the driver's
Yeah, but it
side,
depends on whether you're looking at it from the front or from the back.
So you need to shorten the panhard bar so it brings the body back over the axle.
yeah, because panhard's too long. Regardless of which side you're looking
Yeah, I
at.
don't
We,
know.
we said shorten and you said no, lengthen.
No, I said it was too long.
I thought I said short
Okay.
to begin with, and then we were discussing, and you said
'Cause it
no.
was-
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna argue with
Alex
you.
Singer, what's up, man?
Heyo.
Scott says, I will post a picture tomorrow. I have a meeting at 8 a.m. in the morning, then off the rest of the day.
8.
He'll give us a visual.
Okay.
Yeah, your day's half over. And mine's just starting.
I'll say at 8 o'clock. I've usually already put in 5 hours.
He said it's 4-link, so there's no panhard.
Well, yeah, then it's got to be something.
Yep, show us the picture.
I was gonna say, I thought it
That'll
was flowing.
Yeah.
We'll get to the bottom of this.
I have so many things going on that I don't remember that. What you gonna do about this front bumper? Have we discussed?
I think I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
have
leave
this little stock front bumper on it.
I saw the one that's on eBay where you chop it down like here. I don't know about that. I think I'm gonna try and get a different front body mount working.
Because if you look at it as it sits as a whole, it's on what, 33s basically? So you're not gonna have, I mean, I guess you could have some big stupid bumpers on it, but
I mean, if you were a new Jeep owner, if it was a JL, it would.
Stinger.
Yeah, boy.
I really want to build a tire carrier for it, but I don't also, there again, I don't want it to be too big. 'Cause
Yeah, that's a lot of departure that you're giving up on tiny tires.
I mean,
I'll probably push the front axle out a little bit, do a little A&M kit. Hell yeah, brother! Oh, it's plenty of them.
well, these, I mean, a real Jeep, these are little like plastic jugs that bolt on, so you could cut it down a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. I gotta get it first. When are you gonna cut these out? When you get ready to paint it?
Yeah.
Mirrors?
Yeah, I gotta find mirrors.
Yeah. I got on eBay and looked for Tamiya Wrangler, Tamiya Jeep, all those things. They're in a motherfucking thing on there.
All the combinations.
It's
Or nothing.
there's a bunch of cut off the sidestep things, and we have these printed like slider things. There's a lot of that. Type 1, Style 2, whatever.
Yeah.
But other than that, there is not a whole lot there.
I gotta figure out how to cut out the turn signals.
Where do they go?
Turn
Oh,
signals.
now I see them. I didn't see them. I'm not a Jeep aficionado yet. Right? They're in the front. They're there, but they're solid. They're molded into the body, so that you know what we're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
So sell a light kit for it.
But you gotta cut those
But
out.
you gotta cut those out.
Yeah.
I got a round file. You just drill it, into a, like, just drill a hole through
Just
it?
drill a hole and throw an LED in it. Done.
No.
We're just trying to help, bud.
I don't know if I consider that
So
helpful.
then what actually gets screwed to the grill? Because that's stupid.
There's like KC lights.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. Rob said he cut his off already. He was sanding it down.
And then, like, elongate the 3 grill marks. Yeah.
Which is doable.
That sounds worse than turning or getting the turn signals out.
It wasn't too bad.
Okay, well, I'll do the turn signals on yours, and you do this body work on mine for the grill.
Good night, Dustin.
How's that? We'll swippity swap.
Okay.
Okay. Ow. Ow.
Have a good night.
Night, fella. Yeah, because elongating these and keeping them straight,
That
that
looks
was
stupid.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
I'm gonna have a wider bottom on a nice slot. Just because I keep going against that side, it's like, uh-oh. Now I gotta do the whole thing to make it look
Yeah.
even again. And
Yeah.
body work is just not my forte. I don't like doing body work. So you did it in that one too?
Yeah.
Now, are these the CC hand, or is this the Tamiya?
Tamiya.
Oh, that does look good. You can barely tell. I mean, you can tell, because
It looks so much better than that though. Yeah.
yeah, it looks a lot better. You didn't cut the turn signals out, though. That's kind of disappointing.
We didn't know that was a thing.
Well, you do now, so you can cut them out, or what?
There's no other lights in that thing.
If I thought I could pull it off and build a Jeep and it looked not stupid, I would almost buy a whole nother body just for the hood and the cowl. But that would be like a, hey Jordan, build me another Jeep.
God damn it. Well, you get one more, so.
I know. Almost.
But he has a certain allotment he can cash in.
Yeah, so
Some of them are already prepaid for it.
so this motherfucker finds good deals and was like, Jordan, is this something you would want?
Gotcha.
And I really wanted that Sector 7 body.
He sure did. I was like, if I buy this, credit towards the next buggy. He's like, I could, you know, when you know someone well enough that you send a text and you wait and it's just bubbles and you're just going, he's sitting there going, it was just like that.
Meanwhile, it's already purchased.
I was like, it's coming anyway, whether you want it or not.
Who all makes a pass-through axle?
Axial. I don't think I've seen one in the Traxxas does.
I was going to say the TRX-4.
TRX4 does because the TRX6 they make a pass through, and I believe I know the 10.2 does. I don't know about or the AR44. I don't know about a 45. I doubt it. I know the old school 10.1s. You used to be able to just use two front halves and get it to do it.
Tamiya semi-axles.
Yeah, to me, it's semi-axles, so TLTs. Same thing though. You just use two front halves.
Yep.
No Vanquish axles.
They're already encased in the back. The one thing I've seen people do is run two normal style axles, and they put them like to a 1-to-1 transfer case, so it goes in and then splits, and they
Two
run the
separate
one
shafts.
drive shaft like.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but I get that it's a way to make it work.
Yep. Tell the guy that says Boom Racing has one.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Also, this thing looks ridiculous next to the stock one.
I like how the tires on this one are almost to the top of the door or the fender cap thing.
Yet it's not really any taller.
Yeah.
Well, that was a lot more weekends with cases of Bush Latte.
Yeah. I need to put my steering wheel back on that Logan broke.
Logan. It needs a VFD.
Yeah, it does.
It need like take it as it needs an update. Even though this is like the most basic buggy one of the first ones that you built, and everybody jerks off about it.
Yeah.
But I think you could change it up a little bit, and it would be better for you to drive.
Yeah. Well, if I can ever get out from
Under people?
yeah, it sounds fucked up, but
Yeah, I get it.
yeah, I would like to redo this one.
What would you change?
Basically everything.
Everything. I think the next one, I really wish I would have said something probably and like really thought about it. I wish my new one had the tilted in pillars a little bit.
Are they not?
They're square like that.
Nicholas Steppy says, yeah, they do. Talking about everybody nutting over that one.
Yeah, they
And he
do.
says Jordan's head just swelled.
He's even said it's the craziest thing. Like, it's not anything wild. Like, not, I mean, take it as it is. It's not like anything against Jordan. But, like,
No.
this is just a juggy. There's no, like, it's made out of solid rods, so there's not even, like, intricate detail in it. It's just a cool looking juggy, and everyone and their brother beats off over this thing. Which is good for Jordan. I like that for him.
Yeah, I mean it's
But it's interesting to watch. Because he's like, please don't touch. And people are like, oh my god. Oh my god. I want
can I rub my finger on it?
Oh, you're done.
You're done.
Silence.
The sound of silence.
Ryan says it just looks so damn good.
It does look good.
It does.
I think the color helps it a lot.
Yeah.
It's a good looking color for this. Needs more stickers, if you're asking me, but it's fine. Needs like a down the side or something.
No.
Little double heartbeat.
I mean, if I did it again, or when I get around to doing it, I'll pinch the roof in some. Otherwise, I mean, it'd be same basic shape.
Yeah.
VFD for sure. Obviously, all tubing.
Yeah. So then, but then there at that point, would you not be better off just taking the hood off this one and build another tuber around it?
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Oh, okay. Well, you let me know. I'll buy this one, and I'll just buy another YJ and just whack. Or I'll buy a YJ and I'll let you cut it.
I didn't cut that one.
I know.
I cut the fenders off of it.
Eh.
See, with this style of build though, with the bigger tires and shit, I think it looks fine with no fenders.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, once you put 475s on something that's a juggy, like, it's got to lose the fenders.
Jason says it needs a golden eagle on the hood.
Ew. Yucky.
I can do without that.
It needs that hood bar bent out a little bit from where you dropped it on it.
What?
The side is much closer over here than this side.
Oh, yeah. Well, gotta remember, this is number one.
And Glenn drove it, right?
Well, Glenn didn't do anything to it, but that's how it's always been.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you could at least say that you ran it and some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Trail rash.
Trail rash.
No, that's on, that's over here.
Remember when I did this and
Yeah,
you
right here.
cried a bunch? Oh, dang. That's a big one. Oh, that's a big one, too.
Yeah.
This side's a lot rougher than the other one. It's that.
Well, when you're driving, you can't
Yeah,
see
you
past
can't
your
see
side, so.
Yeah, I remember whenever this was like semi-new and something rode on it all the way down to Beat the Creek like last year or something like that. And he's like,
No.
no.
It was like on the way home
Oh, okay.
from the first one.
That's what it was.
Was it in the back of the bird?
Yeah.
Just sitting there?
Yeah.
Yeah, something was stacked on top of it. And
Yeah.
You can't tell though.
yeah, it's.
It just looks part of it.
Yeah. Looks good though.
Yeah, I want to redo it with, like, I'll just take the front clip off of it, And I'll probably just put a New Bright clip on it. And then
Send it down the road.
I'll probably keep it.
419s.
Could do that.
Yeah.
Shrink up the,
The wubba. A little bit.
yeah.
That looks cool. You have to make new rear panels though, right?
Yeah.
With the rear wheels forward. I'm telling you, I really think 419 tube chassis buggy things will be kind of cool.
I want one.
Because somewhere along the lines, someone saw the jazz buggy behind me, and all of a sudden, everyone and their brother was talking to me about it the other day.
So you just gotta have cool colors.
Yeah, yeah, shit that stands out like seafoam green and stuff. They're like, "That's that '90s cup." I'm like, yep, sure is.
Do I need to bring my cup to beat the creek?
Yes, you do. We can set it beside the jazz buggy. Because that's one of the things, it's almost done. It just needs an interior, and that thing's ready to go. So, that shouldn't take too long. I could probably do that like week before, but I'd like to have a shakedown run before that. But then again, on the other hand, like, I don't want to take it out and scratch it before that. Because it's not going to be like this, where it's been run 10 times scratched. It's going to be like random little scratches where it looks like I just did a shitty job at painting it, you know?
Yeah.
Ryan says he's changing the color of his Recluse number 2 to the Suicide Sally color scheme that Clifton Slay used to drive back in the day.
There you go. That's what I need to build one of those.
Which is that?
Suicide Sally it was like OG Poison Spider.
Okay.
And their Bruiser, I think it was the Bruiser chassis. Maybe. Anyway, it was a tube buggy Jeep front end. I mean,
Like that. Okay.
but his was on like 46-inch Baja claws, and it was, if I recall correctly, it's orange and blue, and then it's got the big Poison Spider like in the middle.
I know it was orange. I don't know about the blue in the back, but I knew it was orange in the front.
Cody says tube buggy. Yeah.
I think the only thing that we could do...
This one's bar buggy.
Yeah, it's a rod buggy.
Rod buggy, yeah.
Rod buggy.
Orange and purple.
That's it, orange and purple. Well, Jordan's disabled, so he doesn't know the difference between
He's
purple and
colorblind, so.
Yeah.
You made these plates, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
That's just 1-inch flat stock.
Okay. Attaboy. I like it.
A lot of people do.
Yep.
A lot of people do.
Do you think people asked to buy this one or the two smaller ones back there more?
This one.
Really?
Yeah.
Unless you're Corey. And then you just want to take all three.
Unless you're Corey, yeah. I'll take the whole collection.
Could you do that?
What?
Could you do it
No.
for enough money? You
It'd
couldn't,
be a
couldn't
lot
pull
of money.
Couldn't pull a Kirby?
No, nobody's giving me that kind of money for that.
Still, just hypothetically. My thing is, I think, personally, if you offer to take 3, maybe. If you offer to take 10, I'm going to be more likely to say no. Because if you take that much of a chunk of all my stuff, I'd rather just get rid of it all. I'd rather be fully done, give me a bank of money. You come get everything in a U-Haul, and I will put it all into another Malibu.
But see, I've been building them for so long like that. I couldn't do that. I couldn't walk away from it. Just
I guess
be done with it.
I could. I think, in all honesty, like, especially now, if I have my wagon done, Doug has his wagon done, and you have your truck, you don't think instead of on a Sunday going doing whatever, we could just cruise around on Saturday nights and then go like random places on Sundays? Go have lunch over in Ohio or some shit, or Illinois or whatever. Like, instead of doing this, because that's kind of how I saw it. Like, if one of the people the couple that I offered everything to of mine, if they would have said, yeah, I'll come get it, or I could have said something to Kirby, but I think he would have probably maybe actually kind of got it, but because whatever. But like, if that would have happened, I legitimately think I probably would have finished the wagon, cleared out that green shelf, and probably went and bought another Malibu and put about 20 grand on my house to pay it down to almost nothing.
Yeah, but then next winter I'd be
Back to doing it again.
another one.
I would
Get that boredom, inside boredom. too.
tools, scale garage, everything. Take it all. Because in all honesty, as we've discussed before, if I quit doing this and I kept doing YouTube, I would do full size cars and I would actually make money doing this.
It's like a lot of. I don't know if I can get rid of tools. That'd be.
Yeah.
That's finalized. That's like a you can't
Yeah.
work on. That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, that's if in order to start up again, you have to buy everything again, and
That's why I'm saying if I could sell absolutely everything, the peg wall full of wheels and tires,
I don't think Haley would let me.
all my bodies, I would let her be fine with it.
Well, I can see her being fine with it.
I mean,
Spending
she
time-
likes me having a hobby though, in general. I
spending
think
time in the garage again.
I think she knows this is good for both of us.
I don't know if I could give it up. Just, I mean, because I've done it so long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if I go back to 6, 7 years ago, where I went out a few times a year, and when it got cold, I tinkered on them and worked on them here and there.
And then they just sat during the summer.
Yeah.
I could see that.
See, if I get rid of all crawling, like everything I have now is crawling, I'd probably end up racing again.
I wouldn't do that, I don't think.
Just, I miss the racing competitive side.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I enjoy the competition side of this.
Right. I enjoyed all that.
Yeah.
Like, I think maybe a misconception about everything I've said in the last couple months about comps and, like whatever, like, it's not necessarily that I didn't enjoy 0 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy We Rock more.
Yeah.
And I also know that the discussions we've had, I want to get out more and trail more, and I know you guys want to go. I cannot add another Sunday or Saturday Sunday into on top of We Rock, then we go trailing this weekend, then we go, 0 to 2. I can't do it. So something had to go. Obviously, I would much prefer to run buggies than, so it's the decision I made,
Yep.
And then my hours got cut down to 40, and I could probably do all 3, but it's fine.
But I mean, the last couple weeks, like, I'm really enjoying.
Yeah.
Even though there's not much progress on it, but
Yeah. I think that's something that, I don't know.
it is. We talked about it last week.
What?
The progression.
No, yeah. No, that. I wonder if that's then the final, like, once you go down to tiny tire, like, we're printing interiors and fender wells and shit. Like, I never would have done that 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't even own a hard body 2 years ago. I don't think.
Speaking of which, how did the fenders turn out?
I may have owned a hard body, but not.
They didn't warp.
We'll get another set going. What are you doing over there?
Call their tits.
My titties are very calm.
They don't seem very calm.
They're not excited at all.
Not bad.
You see?
Good enough for government work.
Yeah, but good enough for who they're for, right? I've got a little delamination right here. How do they attach? Oh, they attach to the shock. I see now.
Yeah.
Very cool. Like colder than a penguin's toenails.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It has less blood circulation than a polar bear, so it's even colder than a polar bear's toenails.
So yeah, that's that.
And that's the way it was.
That's that. I like how it hooks into the interior So does the interior get glued or like fastened down?
So I think there's some holes in the actual
oh
battery
yeah, we
plate,
discussed this last time.
and then there's holes here.
Gotcha. So they
See this warp too?
I'll take it. Thanks.
Yeah, it looks like shit. I'll put it in
Yeah,
mine.
dog shit. I'll take it. I'm just excited to have parts for mine. I don't even have a truck or a body yet, but I'm like interior parts. Hell yeah, brother. So in all seriousness, where like you bought the whole interior,
Yeah.
okay, and the different seats then, right?
No.
They're the same seats. I thought you said those weren't out of that,
No, this is
or they're not YJ seats, is what you
correct.
said. Okay, okay, okay.
But the other file that I bought today has correct seats.
Ah.
I think I'll have to scale them
You know what's very dangerous for the two of us?
when I
I've-
come into a little bit of money.
That too. I've dove deep into square body correctness, and you are already deep in Jeep correctness. So when we cross paths, we're like, no, this isn't good enough. You need to spend another $74 and get these things. Like,
Yeah. Pretty much.
yeah. Oh, I gotta order those A&M things for the F toy because I'm still on the stock ones for the Trail K10, and I'm gonna move the F toy 4mm out. Because I have a gap between the end of the frame and the leaf springs. And since I put my cage a little too far forward, I think.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is gonna cause issues with batteries.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to make a rear,
Gas tank or something.
yeah, like a fuel cell in the back or something.
So how
Or
hard?
even, like he said, a gas tank that fits up underneath
Uh-huh.
that you kind of drop down, put the battery in, and put back up. Maybe only a little 750 or something, but
So this does have the fuel cell, the RC four-wheel drive fuel cell.
yeah.
But I've thought about like trying to build like an actual Jeep gas tank for that sits further back and down.
Yeah, I know the little 650 should fit in there, right?
I would think so.
You know what it needs? It needs one of those beef tubes. I mean, Amazon fuel cells.
Good night, John.
Not done.
I have the RC four-wheel drive ones.
Yeah. I should.
I wonder if I couldn't just put it like on top, like build a battery plate here.
Is there room?
I don't know.
The body.
I have two of what you mentioned, if you wanted to try it.
The Amazon fuel cells. The Amazon or the Amazon beef tubes fuel cells.
Actually, I think one of each, actually.
They're actually the same.
Yeah,
So
they are.
Yeah, there's
You got plenty of room.
plenty of room up in there.
Nice and high up there.
I mean,
It's not really.
is this thing gonna perform?
performance based?
On flat ground, it is.
So where are we going to take these?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's gonna be my go-to truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going to go down to the falls?
Sure.
Yeah, boy. Go down to the.
See that this one has the super low.
TF2 with everywhere.
Was that stock or did you do that?
I did not do that, but I also don't think that's
Someone-
stock.
What is it?
The motor plate stock. Yeah, it's got both the little doodads on it.
Did you do put a super small pinion on it?
It's super low.
Yeah.
Oh,
Usually
yeah.
they sit like way
Yep.
up here.
And I think to get it that low, you have to put a smaller pinion on it so it moves in further. Or a smaller spur gear. Yeah, I like it over there.
I didn't. Oh, that's an interesting idea right there.
What you got?
Not using the stock RC full drive gear.
That's what he was just saying.
He said pinion, right?
Or spur.
I said or spur, or
Yeah,
a smaller
well,
spur.
When he said something about a spur, I realized that this didn't have the
Ah,
stock spur
okay.
on it.
Yeah, in order to get it to move in.
What's doing?
This one's got dual stages in it.
Just the one side.
Just that one side.
Just the one. That's all I got done.
Okay.
Not this one side, just this one tire.
Literally just this one.
Because 3 out of the 4 foams were the same, and the 4th one was out of a slightly larger tire.
3 out of 4 Rainbird. I can't wait to get mine. Especially now that I got an interior tub.
But part of me wants to cut this cross member out and
It's not that bad.
Put a
Screw it down and
hub and wing in it.
yeah.
Yeah,
screw it
right.
down. It's not that bad at all.
Come on,
I mean, it warped big time over here.
yeah, it's pretty rough, but I'll use it.
You want to see the warped one?
Oh,
Oh, is that one?
I thought this was the bad one.
Yeah. No.
No, this. Oh Jesus!
Holy crap.
That looks like it's supposed to have a.
So that means your bed wasn't warm enough for it to adhere, right?
Well, yes.
The first layer?
So it printed. So I printed it off the same file.
Can we put it in
Okay.
the oven?
Just let
No,
it droop
because
back down.
it fucked up.
Nice. Yes.
Uh,
There you go. Do you,
So-
need, do you need this, or can I have it? Or you can go print another one.
you can have the front floorboard. I'll print another one. But I think I printed this one too fast for this filament. So it was
Okay, so you think it's a filament?
yeah.
Okay.
Because the other file that I tried printing was the back half, and it turned out to be spaghetti. So
Spaghetti.
No meatball.
No meatball.
No meatball.
Well, that looks good. Nope, it doesn't.
looks better than this.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, I'm pretty friggin' excited to get these things going.
Yeah, me too.
Doug, you need a YJ2. Did you see the eye roll? These dumb motherfuckers. You can get a TJ. I mean, it's a cheap body. That's a $50.
If I do any leaf spring, I'm doing a 4Runner next.
You should have bought that one that was at the swap meet from Gary. Is that
The one directly across from us, like up, the red one.
No, is that Tyler? One of
Tyler
them.
was on the backside.
Yeah, that was Tyler then. Tyler had the trucks on the back.
Are you gonna do tiny tires with your 4Runner?
We can all three do tiny tires. Logan.
He's gone.
Yeah, he loves.
Logan went to bed a while ago.
Damn.
I do need to figure out
Not that time.
a
Yeah, as I say, it's about
Yeah.
time.
an anti-wrap bar.
Yeah. Yikes. Well, make sure to put a shackle on it. Did you see the guy that made the anti-wrap bar and didn't have a shackle? And everybody was making fun of him?
No.
He's like, oh, I was thinking about drag cars that don't need to articulate. And like he had it was bolted.
So he made traction bars.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. cool. Yeah.
Jared Phipps said currently building a foam interior for his C2. It pains me to do so, blah, but it meets requirements.
Yeah, that's kind of part of the
Tell the guy is so glad they're doing tiny tires.
that's kind of part of that whole thing that I'm glad we didn't have to get into, because our scale, 0, 1, 2 was so lenient that it really wasn't that bad. But we don't do points. Like part of me wished we did, because I think I could have really taken off with that competitive advantage sector. I think probably all three of us, but on the other hand, I'm kind of glad that we didn't.
My Ford Toyota is tiny tire,
I forgot.
but it's not leafy. It's not lever.
Fix it.
Twisted fat would fix you up.
That's it. I was
Not if he doesn't respond to anything.
He hasn't responded yet.
No.
Did you make a post?
No. Well, that message him.
Do you want me to message him?
Did we hit him up? What about Leif?
I don't have a chassis to put it on yet.
Have you hit up Leif? Yeah, you do. You literally just said you have a crew cab Yoda.
Oh, I guess I did. Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking goldfish memory over here.
Did you sell all of your Rovers?
Two. Yeah, I did not sell the D110. The Patina D90 is gone and the Range Rover is gone. The Range Rover was basically gone as it came through the door.
Yeah, because he was the first one at the table.
Gordley was like, I'm going to go sell some shit. I will be right back to buy this. I was like, okay.
Yep.
And then, like, literally 5 minutes later, he was like, I sold some shit. Oh, here's your money. I was like, okay, cool.
I saw his post that he's like, I went there for one thing.
Yeah.
And then it walked through the door.
Yeah. That's a cool truck. Like I said, I just need to thin the herd.
That was exactly his post today. Now.
Yeah, but I think there's a little difference between me thinning the herd and I have 15 trucks. I could thin the herd 5
I'll
times
just
more.
see what he has. I'll ask him. It's like, what do you have?
Someone
All hard bodies.
told me he has a K10, but it's the same thing that the one that I got. They took everything and they painted it desert tan. So the grill's not chrome. Which, I mean, if you get it, if you ever need some square body parts, I got a fucking metric ton.
Well, he's still got the lenses. He's supposed to send me the lenses for my grill.
Lenses. Oh, like the just.
Yeah, the headlight lenses for that grill I have. And then I said I also didn't get the hood hinges or the tailgate hinges. He said he'll look around and see if he has them too.
I have a bunch of extra parts at home. I know I literally probably have 5 extra sets of bumpers. So I'm pretty sure I have a couple extra grills. The one thing I don't have that I know I need is hoods. But
I do want to upgrade the grill. And probably the bumpers.
Yeah. Well, if you
So what?
Whatever the fancier one is.
the aluminum ones,
Yeah. For the bumpers. But then whatever the other grill.
it's kind of hard to come by. They're usually out of stock a lot. The aluminum bumpers are cool. They're just, I mean, they're not cheap. I don't know that I would put them on an actual crawler. Like for show truck stuff to look pretty and like they just look. They look better because they're aluminum and they're polished aluminum instead of like that chrome kind of look or whatever. Even though the real bumpers are chrome plated, but like it just looked better. And I definitely like that. Do you have a file for the rear step bumper? Did we ever?
I think so.
Okay, I'd like to get that a few of those because that's the correct bumper for a pickup.
I think the one you have is a like diamond plate style.
Yeah, that's what they are. But yeah. Oh, I saw. I was on Colts. I was on Colts last night. What?
I was just looking at the quality of print that your printer makes.
It's not bad. I mean, you know, it's at least like decently smooth. It may not be flat, but it's decently smooth.
This one touches the taillight.
But I was looking and someone made a front air dam for the K5, K10. It literally is the same shape as the bottom of the grill and it wraps around to the fenders, to the wheel openings, and then just goes straight down. It looks like you took like a front bumper, like one of the big custom front bumpers off like a Peterbilt or a Kenworth, and just slapped it on the front of a square body. It was terrible.
Wow.
Like, if it wouldn't have been so late, I would have sent it to you guys and been like, what the hell is this? But I was laying in bed at like 11. Because I didn't sleep for shit last night.
I slept like a baby.
I did not. I don't know why I have a mouth guard thing in so I could breathe. And I did not. I just rolled around all night.
I did wake up at like 1:30. Look over and Haley's just sitting there reading.
Yeah.
I almost said something, but I didn't want to scare her.
Who is?
Go to bed!
So, I need to borrow this, if that's okay. I'm just going to borrow it for a while. And then, you know, maybe I'll bring it back one day. I wonder what the performance advantage of this style in a TF2 versus the R3 with the dropped motor.
Probably isn't any.
You don't think either one's better than the other?
I think the only advantage you get with that transmission would be, I think it would be heavier, just lower and centered, rather than your motor off to one side.
Yeah, but then your motor is up. I guess probably not a whole lot higher than.
Not from stock, like that stock, not that, lean down. Yeah, it just, basically it would just center the motor in its stock height.
Instead of being kicked off the side.
Yeah. I did that in my first. No. My first TF2 was this with the separate transfer case. Like, you use the same transfer case with the R2 or R4.
R4 is the one like in the shop trucks.
Okay. I think it's the R4 that you put in the TF2, and you use, I think, that shorter jack shaft still.
So they have it divorced.
Yeah, it's a divorced transfer case. With that scale V8 they have.
What are you doing with my transmission?
I'm not gonna take it out. I was just fucking with you. If I can figure out the difference between one of those and one mint for a TF2 or however the hell that's all working, I'd be interested to see what it does, and then put something like that in the show truck. Is what I was getting at. But if I did it in the show truck as a truck that is, I don't want to say money is no object kind of thing, but if I was gonna do it, I would be inclined to do the aluminum and everything. Go balls out. I want a fucking dual tunnel ram is what I want for it. I want a dual tunnel ram is what I want for it, because I mean that is period correct to have a big old bitch hanging out the hood.
I accept that.
And I kind of want to cut the fenders and watch the front go. Have a little
Tilt forward.
dump bed, tilt forward front. Ugh. Or, hang on, you'll know this.
It's time for bed.
Tilt forward front end with the hood
With
open.
the hood open.
Fuck yeah!
Yep.
So cool.
Shut up.
Fucking Gen Z.
Whoa, bitch!
Wow. Okay. I think it is time for bed.
Yeah. What's this at? 64.
It's huge.
Huge. So big. Biggest you've ever seen. Huge.
I've seen bigger.
I don't doubt that at all.
That's what your mom said.
Up close and personal, probably.
You know it.
Yep.
Before that table got sold across from us on Saturday, like everything on the table,
Yeah.
there was a bunch of RC four-wheel drive like parts. I think one was a head and a valve cover and a intake manifold with plug wires and a distributor on it.
I looked at it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed all this stuff.
It got sold like somebody bought it all. Just,
You guys got there and got in and situated so much faster than we did.
That's
Yeah,
because
'cause
we
we
didn't
didn't
stop
go
for
to
Starbucks.
Alright, but anyway, like I was saying. What was that, 10 minutes though?
I was done shopping by that point.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, in all honesty, that says a lot about how that whole thing went. Was I was 10 minutes later than you. By the time I got there, you had set up, gone shopping, and we're basically done.
Yeah.
You had looked at everything.
Because I bought stuff from Gary right off the bat. And then I went and got the transmission. And then
Chris bought my crawlers right before I was done setting up. He saw them sitting on the table.
yeah.
He's like, I'll take those.
Yeah. Chris and Colton bought a lot of stuff. I saw Colton's haul
Yeah.
post that he did today, like, oh, coming soon to the website. And there was trucks. I was like, I never even got to see that truck. I never saw that truck. But in all fairness, to the whole event as a whole, there were definitely some booths that I didn't even look at. The one in the back corner with all the lights and shit, because that's all he was selling, I skipped right over that. You know, that dude with the boats,
Yeah.
the dude with the dreads with the boats, he had like 2 or 3 tables or whatever, and I skipped that whole thing. Like, I don't,
Yeah.
you know. Colton had the whole back wall, basically. I did look at that F10 Portal Dodge hardbody thingy he had.
I didn't see that.
I did. It was.
Old school AX10.
Hmm?
You got an old school AX10?
I picked it up.
Yeah, so did I.
I saw it before he even got it because he posted in our group chat.
Oh, okay.
He's like, "Oh, look what I got," and I was like, "Hey, what's up with that Scorpion?" And he was like, "I don't know, I don't have it." And I was like, "I'm interested in it. Get with me." And he never did. And then I saw it at the swap meet, and I was like, "Well, keep it then, fucker." I mean, he probably just forgot, but still.
Yeah.
I looked at it. It was, if I didn't already have two really nice ones, I would have
Right.
picked it up. I need the shocks and the wheels off of it is really all I needed because the links it was the original OG one with the green links and everything, but they had scratches on them and stuff. The skid had scratches.
They weren't as bad as I've seen otherwise.
Yes.
They're not pristine, but they weren't horrible.
That's what I'm saying. I have two mint ones.
Yeah, yeah.
So buying another one that's not, I really didn't need it.
Yeah.
Which I'm, you guys should be proud of me. I am turning down all sorts of shit.
Good job.
Thanks, bud.
I mean, it fits.
It ships.
Just doesn't steer.
Nope.
Well, time to
Yep.
sit.
It's time to go.
10.
Okay. It's time to wrap this bitch up. So we are going to get out of here. Next Monday, maybe? We guys think? Maybe sometime?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I gotta see. Oh, yeah. When are you coming back?
It's a secret.
Okay, cool.
Thunder squirrel.
So what are you gonna do with that, by the way? Is it just chilling for right now, or where are we at here?
Well, I told you what I'm probably going to do with it.
Put it in the YJ?
Put it in the TJ. The LJ.
Oh, yeah, that's
The khaki one.
yeah.
Are the outputs the same? There's no overdrive or anything, right? On the front output.
Correct.
Khaki.
To my knowledge, anyway.
I like the shiny one better. This one's probably more realistic, but I like that one better.
Rear V8 tuber buggy. That Tim's.
I'm interested.
Doesn't have dig. I'm not.
Good point. Matt's back out.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, I'm out again.
Okay.
Red Rat says, let's make like a bakery truck and haul buns.
Do you have another black Hertz dig? That's not on, or is on a truck. I don't really care.
No, mine are all clear at this point because you
Okay.
took all my black ones.
I found another clear one in my pile. So
You know he's looking for one. You know he's looking for one.
I don't care who's looking for one. I want a black one instead of the clear. That's all I care about.
Nope, that one's clear.
Okay.
I have a dark earth one.
I don't want to pay for that. Plus, it's ugly. I'm good. Dark Earth looks like fucking shiny poop.
Trade you the clear one.
Bye, Cody.
Maybe. I don't know why I wouldn't. Sure. I'll do that. Okay. Whenever all your stuff comes in, I'll throw the clear one in the box. And then when I see you again. When will I see you again? But. Is that how that goes? What the fuck song is that?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, alright, I'm getting out of here. I gotta go to bed. Okay, love you, bye.
Have a good night, everybody. We're gonna make like a bakery truck and haul buns.
Make like a dick in hell.